There is no music. I can't hear music.
Well, I heard you. Oh, shoot.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no. My thing's frozen. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it is frozen.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. This is going great. Um, Also,
Already.
you talked right before the end of my intro. First time it appeared. Ah, it's all ruined now. Okay, hold on. How do I? Oh my gosh. Wait, why is it? Okay, hold on. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Okay. Okay,
Oh,
this is
that's
weird.
probably not it either.
Um, okay, so this is going great. Um,
So far, yeah.
why am I running through? Oh no, not my intro again. Why am I running through all my? Okay. Jacob,
For some reason, it's like,
yo, Pete.
oh, there we go.
Okay, are you watching my stream right now?
Yes, I am watching your stream.
Are we moving now?
We are doing better.
Okay, so it's probably because I wasn't on the actual Discord. Okay, let's hope that was the problem. Okay,
We are a little bit
hello.
delayed on the stream itself.
Yeah, that's how that. Yeah, the stream itself will be delayed from what we're doing. So, okay.
Okay, introductions. Elijah, you
Um,
go first.
th- thank you. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna run my podcast now. Okay, so um, hello everyone who's not here yet, but hello. Right there, that is this is my. First of all of these I might get. Yeah, it would have helped if I had a script. Okay. Uh, welcome to first episode of my podcast, Geek Hub. Been trying to do this. We're wanting to do this for years. Finally, I'm doing it now. I'm joined with
Yay!
all my
Woohoo!
guests on this show will be either family or really close friends. So first, right here, high five.
Oh wait, hold on. Which one am I facing?
Uh, you're facing
Uh,
correctly. Just
yep. All right.
I, sh- I should not have introduced any new things right now. That just anyway. That is Jacob Peak from Peak Gaming. Okay. Below me is E. Say hi.
Good, good morning, folks. Get the conversation going. Don't worry,
What
I got you. What?
do you though? Cause okay, sure, morning. Okay, and then
Exactly.
that guy down there. That's Justin. Say hi, Justin.
What's up?
Okay.
So we're good. That's it. That's all we need.
Oh, I'm a professional at this. I just have to keep telling
It's
myself
our first time. It's all right.
that. Okay, so this is a last minute thing I just decided to start. So I didn't even set up an outline for things. I have just a list of topics to go through. I didn't actually finish one trailer. Um,
Our our stream is buffered.
it seems like it freezes whenever I get off of Discord. You can monitor to see if there's any.
We already got a comment that said hi.
Is it you?
For no.
Oh, it's E. Pluto.
Talk about. We should talk about that new the um Doctor Strange trailer. There we go.
Yeah. Thanks again for thing on my. I actually watched all these trailers, but I have watched the Doctor Strange trailer. I I'm late to the 2 days.
Well, it's not that long of a series, so
Like a half hour to an hour each. And I'm
yeah.
watching them all at night. So it feels like forever. I recently did a pre-release for the Magic comic teasers that came out.
It's
Not
boring.
watched them. you.
Welcome.
That's just gonna be the. It's buffering.
It's buffer. Should just catch. It's
What we're gonna
uh,
look at them. I know what shows characters. How about these other ones yet though? The Flash, Aquaman, The Lost King. I didn't. Flash. The next should come here. Rise of the Beasts. Two should be out. Do you know who Rob Zombie is?
No.
yes.
King of the Monsters.
Heard of
Yeah. Do you guys know who this is?
No.
it. I know it's like
Start.
A sitcom with
Adam Family or something.
yeah. Family.
Hmm.
Like it. So that's interesting. Apparently, there's a trailer played during the Super Bowl, and then it's also going to be up May. Just what I have on the topic list here. I'm going to basically on Wednesdays try to make it a consistent thing. Don't miss different times. Just whoever is available that week. I some week. So let's get right in. So warning for really anything because I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna Marvel is gonna be the big three of this podcast. My big three.
Dungeons and Dragons, Geek.
Podcast series. Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons. Doesn't have. Don't. We will have an anime hub category. I don't. I'll ask you guys. Do you really keep up with anime stuff? I don't. I'm not the biggest fan of anime.
I mean, Naruto and like honestly.
I watch my favorite popular ones. I just watch when I can get into when I have the time.
Anime. Probably I won't be the one leading it. I don't know. Pretty much, basically, only actual anime I've watched besides. I think so.
Yeah.
A little, just because it was on. The only one I've watched because I wanted to was Sword Art Online. First, because that's I loved that. But yeah, the card game. It's really confusing for some reason. But like a lot of people love anime. So I mean, after I came up with Geek Hub, the first thing I thought of after is eventually there's more things to talk about or people to talk about it besides okay, probably be somewhere in the house soon. We'll just to a different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I so confused.
Yeah, that kind of scared me for a second.
Yeah. But, so you know what? I might as well talk about the section before we get into the big stuff. Especially since I'm going soon. I gotta set up in a different room, but the talk hub section will actually probably be a whole set. It may be a whole separate video. Real quick, Jacob, did that pop up on the stream? it'll pop up. Not as part of the Discord thing.
What popped up? The little.
No, it was E saying be back. Just say thank you. Oh yes, like we always do with each other. A lot of times that might be while we're playing game, might not. Horror Hub, say.
You good at that most a lot
I
about.
could tell. I mean, but that especially if cause some horror like title things, the franchises, but some of them they have interesting stories and stuff. So I've watched videos like explaining like the endings and everything. It's
People watching this, we should probably introduce ourselves again, just so they know, because there might be people who just join. So
yeah, I mean, we could maybe depends on how fast the sections go.
I'm watching right now.
Is it?
No, it is name of Droop Dog. I said hello.
Oh, well, Justin, that's
Yep.
okay. I always want to confirm this because it's exciting when I find it. Hello. Oh, shoot, it's buffering. What was it?
Welcome back, E.
Oh, so hello.
What? Hey,
We
I
have
want
a viewer.
so I could like, check it out, and I don't know if it's my account, but it keeps like cutting in and out, and you can't hear what's going on. You that?
Oh, that's good to know now. It's all you. Just down, read the message, and then forget what I was talking about. Uh, I don't know.
Yeah, it actually does keep cutting out.
It does, yeah.
Soon I will be switching rooms. Then on our first.
Maybe it'll be better there.
So anyway, I don't know how. Again, this episode of Geek Hub, I've been this podcast for possibly since middle school. Dang, so at least 5 years, at least. But I think it was earlier than that. So, yeah. You know what? You talk amongst yourself, or anything that we watch. But okay, I'll be back. Hold on.
We'll talk amongst ourselves. Hosting. I'll skip that.
Oh, I'm a DM. I got you, bro.
See,
I'm excited for it. Have you
Dude,
seen Vision?
I some pieces, but I know what happened.
I'm so excited for multiverse. Oh my gosh.
Have you guys heard when Doctor Strange being and they have like the or no?
I have not.
no.
Prepare to have your socks knocked. So this may be. There's actually he's in a different universe. And like the people are there's a chair. It's actually from his chair. And then have the Iron Man because there's Ultron. The Ultron played by Chris. And there's a few other people in there, but like the main two were X. His name, the guy who's from Fantastic Four.
Or
Tomorrow.
from Fantastic Four.
So I think that his not the actor, but get Spider-Man.
No, no way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, others, I guess. Yeah.
The rest.
On this buffer. If we should, like, we also have people who are joining on this, like, No, Droop Dog is here too. One of the trailers or not. I kind of pleasure that's running this entire.
Until we fix my to run this on Zoom and then post it.
Yeah, not everything.
No, I was like this.
Hey, we're doing it. All right. What did Elijah say he was? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I should ask Elijah. He should put a Nintendo hub.
Honestly, yeah. To be on Disney Plus in 18 months.
Oh, Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's what
months.
I heard it somewhere.
I mean, I don't know. Who would wait for 18 months when in next month it's going to come out on digital or DVD? So. Because I don't know. So I do have notes here.
Oh, notes.
Pad, yeah. I probably would like to take notes during podcast because,
Okay.
Hey, we had quite the conversation.
About
Elijah, is it okay that we spoiled No Way Home on here?
Oh yeah, that's what 2 months ago. That's plus this whole thing is spoilers. So I already watched it twice.
Well,
anyway.
I just want to ask because we do have a viewer, but he's not really responding to chat and everything.
Hey, Elijah.
What think about that? Yeah.
I know since Twitch is being weird, if we wanted to, we could always go on a Zoom and record it and post it later, for a second session. But I mean, I don't know. I was leaving it up to you, since Twitch is being weird for us.
Thinking about just because Twitch also has just a record option. I was
Yeah.
thinking about that. Let's just see how this one goes. Yeah, in the future, if this
I think we're doing all right for our first one.
Yeah, if in the future, I'll look it over. Probably not that long. This is gonna be a while. This is gonna be a long video, probably.
Yeah, just talk to everyone. Think of ideas.
Yeah.
For what we have to do for our Twitch and stuff.
Okay, so shoot. Let me get out my
Oh,
topic.
yeah. Actually, I wanted to mention. So Justin and I requested if we could have maybe a Nintendo and animation hub on here. Is that already on here?
Nintendo will go under games because that's gonna be video game stuff.
Okay, that's under
probably.
All right, that's under gaming hub.
Games. What was the other one? Animation.
Animation.
Ooh. I like that.
You can change the anime to animation, maybe.
Yeah, because anime falls under animation.
I'll either make because anime is really going to be anime and manga, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Either that or maybe cartoon. I don't know, but I like that idea. I really hold on. Let me write that on my notes, because otherwise I'm gonna completely forget
It's
that.
okay. I actually have notes right here. So
Dang. You know what? How about you just run this thing? Like, dang.
well, I just want to take notes because I see a lot of streamers do it.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Yeah, I'm literally just using notes on my phone, notepad. um,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So let's let's see. Which first, I guess, comics stuff. So Marvel,
Yeah,
DC,
comics.
not just comic books, but it's gonna be comic related stuff. Because there's gonna be a lot of crossover with these section focuses. Because Marvel and DC, they have movies and stuff. They have TV shows, all that. Um, there's video games based on movies and stuff. There's gonna be a lot of crossover. So comics is gonna be anything made by a comic book company thing. um, maybe just superhero kind of related. Not even just superheroes. Like there's comic books that aren't just superhero stuff. So comics will be pretty much just Marvel and DC on, if we're being honest. But any other
Yeah.
like Image, Dark Horse, Valiant, Malibu. Actually, I think that's a imprint of Marvel. Anyway, those things all will fall under comics. Game. Okay, so Magic and D&D. I'm trying to decide if that will be fantasy or games. We're gonna have a lot of stuff in games because that's gonna be video games and other stuff. Fantasy probably not gonna have too much. So that's because that's the Elder Scrolls is gonna be under games. Um, Lord of the Rings and all the Tolkien stuff, Middle Earth stuff, really is the only other thing I could think of that will be covered in this for like an actual franchise. Um,
Mm.
so I don't know about that yet. Um, Transformers would that be sci-fi? I get probably. Yeah,
Transformers, I would probably count as maybe a sci-fi fiction.
yeah. So that'll go under sci-fi. Sci-fi is gonna be like Star Wars, Star Trek. Although I'm not sure if I know anybody who's really knows much about Star Trek. My dad probably
Yeah,
the
I
closest,
don't know
and
much
he
about
doesn't
Star
follow
Trek.
it. Now my dad's probably the one person I know who knows the most about Star. Well, it's not true. I know
Dude,
some people that
Star
know more, but
Star Trek is decent. My dad watches it,
I
so
prefer. I prefer Star Wars. So probably not gonna cover Star Trek that much unless I can find someone who actually knows what the heck they're talking about. Um, till then, sorry, Trekkies,
I've
but
I've seen the movies.
I've seen the new movies. Actually, not even all of those, but yeah. So Star Wars, not Farscape. Well, yeah, Farscape. That's what it's called. I think. Yeah, that's a sci-fi thing. Um, Transformers would be sci-fi, I guess. Yeah. Halo, no, that's games though. Titanfall is games. So really, Star Wars, Star Trek, Transformers are the big three for sci-fi, and then Farscape maybe. That's been a while since that ended. Uh, oh shit, I just thought of something. I forgot. What? Okay, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, that kind of stuff. What would that go under?
That would go under sci-fi fantasy. No, so
Yeah.
There's so many
that
like
is sci-fi.
There's so many genre combinations, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's sci-fi anime as well and fantasy
heck, there's an
anime.
argument to be made that that could be under horror. So,
Honestly,
Godzilla. Ooh, Godzilla stuff.
honestly
Godzilla
I'd
is
put up.
sci-fi.
Anime,
Yeah, they're still pretty much sci-fi. If we're being
sci-fi.
honest, that's
Maybe I should just have
sci-
a kaiju hub.
sci-fi is really broad.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes.
We'll figure that all out. eventually. Maybe. We'll see. Um, Avatar would be sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Or would that
Sci-fi.
be part of film? Oh no, I'm not gonna have a TV and movie section unless it's gonna be like non-franchise stuff, really, or unless it's something that doesn't fit at all. But it's Geek Hub, so honestly, what I have currently is probably all we're gonna need. So yeah, Avatar I'd say would be sci-fi. Yeah. I think that about covers it. Monsters reboot. Monsters isn't really a horror kind of thing. Horror though, should I just put that for? That should probably just be anything that's a monster related, like classic monsters or anything.
I'll be right back, Elijah.
Okay, so you know what? I think monsters would pretty much fall. Even if it's the original Monsters show, the sitcom kind of thing. I think it'd still be just because it has like vampires, Frankenstein's monster, that kind of anything that falls into like the supernatural kind of stuff will go under horror, unless it's like Doctor Strange 2, which will go under comics. All in agreement? Well, I don't care. It's my podcast, so let's go. This isn't a democracy. This is a Elijahcracy. Okay, that sounded better in my head. Animation Hub. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'll add that. Yeah, for sure. Because that could cover a lot of stuff too. I might. I don't know. If I.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I don't sound weird, do I?
A little. But
Yeah, because I had to put on a new mask. Because the other one was actually hurting my ears for some reason.
probably the strain.
Yeah, the string was really hurting my
That's
ears,
why
so
whenever I wear a mask, I fuse it into my face. My
don't
ears are fine. My
don't
face really hurts, but
don't think I'm weird or anything, but I put on a plague doctor mask.
well, I mean,
And you can't see my face at all anymore.
that's actually kind of fitting for our current environment. Oh wait, this isn't real talk. That's not that section. We can't talk about real.
Shh, not yet, Elijah.
Now every time I get off this Discord thing, it seems like it freezes. Maybe. So, Matthew, how are we doing? Any viewers? Still got that viewer?
We
Or did we scare him
we
away?
still have the viewer, yes.
Oh my gosh, you've made it this long. Oh, bless his
Yes.
soul. Good luck. There's no structure to
We
this
don't
at all
have
yet.
any new ones.
I think one is more than we can handle. So.
One is good enough.
I'm
Technically, we have three because me, him, and
you and E are watching. Thank you guys for boosting my viewership. I really appreciate that. That's how
anything for you.
If you want to get on the show, you got to boost my viewership. So, so let's get right into it. Spoiler warnings again for literally anything you can think of, because who knows what we're gonna just. I got ADHD. I'm just gonna be talking. I might go off topic. I'll try not to. I don't want to make it too broad, and then start bleeding into the other sections too much, and spoiling other things when people aren't ready for it to be spoiled because it's the wrong section. So, spoiler warning. I say start with comics.
Yes,
That's going to be
let's
the biggest.
Start with
comic books. The comics is probably going to be even bigger than the Star Wars in this podcast, because first of all, there's two big.
Now, just to warn you, I'm gonna have to research a lot of this stuff because I actually don't follow a lot of comics.
And personally, whenever I have free time, I just look stuff up about Marvel and DC for fun. So I know more than most people do in their whole lives just now, but not comic book fans. I'm just saying most people in general. So I guess that's not saying much.
We're not buffering as much anymore on the stream.
Well, that's good. Maybe that's.
But I don't know. I don't know if we're cutting in or out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that.
He's our. You're like you're our guy in the chair. You're the tech guy. Okay.
If you can hear
so Spoiler warning, especially for the new trailers that
We're
came
not
out.
lagging as much either.
Oh, that's good. So, this is
Oh,
going to
we
be the
lost a
start.
viewer. We lost someone. But it hasn't.
Here, real quick, tell me if this makes our thing freeze. Is it free? Or am I moving on the Twitch?
Hold on a second. It's a bit delayed.
Okay, because on my view of Twitch, I don't see anything moving.
Yeah,
But
we froze.
shoot.
Yeah, we
Okay,
froze.
Okay, yeah. So, so whenever I get out of this page, we freeze.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make it not full screen. Oh shoot, wait, not. Oh wait, that worked. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh, why do I have this so small? I meant to go into this one. Shoot. Oh my gosh. I'm
Okay,
a
another guy
professional.
didn't.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's so much better. You can actually see us up closer. So much nicer. Okay. So, this will be the start of comics.
I'm doing a
stuff.
podcast with my friends.
Sorry, E. We couldn't really hear that.
He wasn't talking to us.
Oh, my mic was the wrong way. Oopsie.
Yep.
Haha.
Oh,
No, I thought I switched it off, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I switched it on.
Yeah, Jacob, what he said was, I'm doing a podcast with my friends.
oh.
And then a couple seconds went by, and then you asked, "I'm sorry, E, I didn't catch that." What? I'm a professional. Oh, okay.
I'm as professional as they come.
Okay, so by the way, this is the first video that has had my face in it. Because I figured it'd be better than just
That's
looking at icons.
something I might have realized. Yeah, something I realized. I did steal a couple of clips from your other streams. You did not show your face at all, but I did hear your voice.
Yeah.
So how do you feel showing your face right now?
What is this, an interview? What is it? Oh, pretty good.
No, I'm just wondering because I wouldn't feel the same.
The
I
camera's
wouldn't feel the same as you.
Camera's not catching all my acne, so that's great. Isn't being 19 wonderful? Oh, hey, well, there we go. I don't know if I ever mentioned how old I was before, but well, there we go.
My golden birthday is coming up, and it's my 19th. Happy birthday, me!
I thought it was your
Yay, great.
42nd.
You know what? 42 might not be a bad, to be honest.
Dude, I'm gonna be in my 20s this year.
Damn, wait, for real?
Too.
Yeah, Elijah and I.
Oh yeah, my birthday is after the year.
Anyway, this is not Talk Hub, people. I need you guys to keep me focused, okay? Not the other way around. Okay. Okay. This will be the beginning of comics section. I should probably make a screen for each of those sections to pop up at the beginning.
This guy has a weird username, but Feet, welcome to the podcast. I'm Jacob. That's Elijah. Or Elijah's actually on my.
How about I point because
side?
they see what I see. So, hello, I'm Elijah. I've been wanting to do this podcast for years. Finally doing it. I'm joined by, as my guest for this episode at least, very close friends. You got Jacob Peak of Peak Gaming right there. Down here, we got Pluto Planet, also known as E.
Yo.
Down there, we got Justin.
Hey, what's up?
This is my first video with my face. Also other things. Spoiler warning just in general, because we're probably going to accidentally just start talking about random things too, because that's where our brains go. Is there any other warnings?
Another one.
I don't think so.
We got Animazi. Am I saying correctly? I hope. Animazi. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh yeah, okay. So I can't actually see. Oh wait, silly me. I could pull it up on. Oh my gosh, silly me.
No
I have a
one's
stream manager. I don't know why I don't have that opened up. I should probably do that.
Elijah. So
Yep.
can only a verified chat like go in the chat? Because it only says only verified chat can
Oh, shoot. I think I did
talk.
that. I think I did that at one point. Hold on.
Don't worry, guys. You'll be able to chat very soon.
Elijah.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Just remember that, Elijah. You got this. You got.
Do you have to like reset the page when you do that, or?
I don't.
Oh,
I
I'd
sure
probably
hope
try
not.
to reset the page anyway. Like you don't,
Manage moderation settings. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Okay, which revert to the. I don't. Can I just? Oh, I'm so good at this. Oh, why did I do this? All chatters. All chatters can. Wait, is this for chat? Yes. All chatters. Yes. Yes. Wait. Oh, wait, no, I meant none. No chatters. I mean, wait, I almost made it even harder to chat.
No, it seems
I
even
just
harder
look
to
up and
chat.
it saw and said your overall safety rating went from like halfway to maximum all of a sudden. So I had to. Whoops.
All right.
Okay, how do I save? Is this saved? I'm just gonna assume that's saved. Okay. How is it
I
now, Matthew?
can't look at Droop Dog's name without saying in my head, Droop Dog.
All right. So I just put in something. I said welcome.
I'm
Na,
not
na,
seeing it.
na, na.
Oh, shoot.
You're not
Double
seeing it yet.
No, I'm on my stream man. Let me refresh my stream manager. Oh, so professional.
I thought you were. Is that wrong?
Elijah,
No.
you're a professional anyway because you're doing all this. You're basically doing all this by yourself. So
First time too.
I'm not really doing much. Okay, now I see the chat coming. Okay. Oh,
Elijah, it's
all right.
perfect.
just like me. Uh, first time chat from viewers. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Anyway,
No one
back
has
to the
chatted
topic.
yet.
Okay, so also real quick, Jacob.
Yeah.
If more and more people start joining, let's wait till we're
Just
low in
let
the
you know.
conversation. No, just like wait till there's like a silence, then
Wait. All right.
mention them.
Okay.
Otherwise, we won't get anywhere because I keep getting distracted. Okay. Okay, now, again, spoilers for pretty much anything geeky or nerdy because our Brians will probably go talk about them when talking about
Brian.
something else. So, um, now is the start of Comics Hub in the first episode of Geek Hub. Okay, so Super Bowl trailers coming out. I've not watched them all yet. Whoops. I have watched Doctor Strange 2's trailer, Moon Knight's trailer. I've not watched any of the DC ones. I know what happens in the Black Adam one. I have not watched it yet though. But really, we're probably gonna have a lot to talk about with just the Doctor
Cool.
Strange one. Honestly, the Moon Knight one, real quick, really cool. Cool how they showed the cape come out. How he got that moon. What is it called? A moon ring or something like that out of nowhere. Not much to talk about there. There's a pyramid. Some look kind of like Agatha Harkness's magic or something. Um, but not really much to talk about there. Doctor Strange is. Oh, Moon Knight's coming out next month. Yeah, next month, March. I should probably have the release schedules up too, but oh well. Doctor Strange is coming out, I believe May. So, yeah. Real quick, Jacob, you have not seen it, the trailer yet, correct? I've told you
But
about it, but of Doctor Strange.
The multiverse of. Oh yeah. No, I haven't seen the trailer yet.
I've told you about it. Showed you a little bit of the poster. You have not watched though. Justin and E. How about you?
Dude, I've seen it. Have you heard the theory on that? On that one scene with the Ultron bots?
Well, there's a ton of theories about that, but real quick, Justin, have you seen the trailer?
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Well, E, since you're already got some thoughts going, continue.
Dude, so there's a theory that what's his name? Tom Cruise potentially.
Oh
But
yeah.
there's gonna be there's Iron Man, Professor X in the wheelchair,
Yep.
and then one of the head of the Fantastic Four. I think
Mr.
his name
Fantastic
was.
does look like it because it looks like a guy with really skinny arms sitting down.
Mm-hmm. So
It's the
there's a chance.
Illuminati. It's the Illuminati.
Yeah,
Right.
the Illuminati, but these ones are evil. I think potentially.
The Illuminati is basically always evil, though. But I feel like I heard this theory also coming around because it's confirmed Captain Carter from the What If is going to be in it. Her shield's on the poster.
Mm-hmm.
There was a cool theory that she would be like a member of the Illuminati, and this would be like a multiversal kind of Illuminati or something, different than like the one you usually think of. I actually prefer like an Illuminati in just the main universe. Even if they have like a multiversal one, I still want like I want some devious like scheming superheroes trying to control things from the shadows. I still want that in the main universe. I think it would be cool if this Illuminati, this multiversal one, it seems like, who kind of seem like, in my opinion, they seem like they're trying to protect the multiverse. Um, I think it'd be cool if the Mister Fantastic that's shown, they're probably not going to show who they're going to have in the Fantastic Four movie before it comes out. So
No.
they're probably going to have whatever his name was from the Fantastic Four films with Fox there, which honestly I would love. I would actually like to rather see him as the Maker though, which is the evil Mr. Fantastic from the Ultimate Universe. It's a whole thing, but I'll go more into what my fan ideas and stuff later maybe.
Mm-hmm.
To all of our viewers, I post a lot on my cast, tons of stuff, tons of ideas. So shameless plug for my non-monetized fan casting. So, um, but yeah, no, I think if Captain Carter's in it, it would be awesome if she like started this group based on like her Guardians of the Multiverse from the What If. That'd be, I think, would be awesome. Um, Especially like, and really, they never said that the What If took. I don't think they said it took place at the same time as the main Marvel universe. So really, that could have all happened a long time before, and then later on she joins this group or something, forms this group. No, I think that'd be interesting. Um, I don't want to take up the whole time. Anyone else have thoughts about this?
Do you have any thoughts, Justin?
Honestly, I've kind of been thinking just about Multiverse of Madness, just like how WandaVision will fit into it, because the ending to that was really interesting. So I
Oh,
just,
like in
I'm just excited
the
to see how
cabin.
that will like fit into it. Yeah,
Mm.
the cabin. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. That scene. Oh, that was really cool. That show actually made me like Scarlet Witch just as a character in general. I mean, I like all comic book characters pretty much, but usually my preferred like kind of characters like Captain America or the Swordsman, people who don't really have superpowers, if we're being honest, like they're not like the Hulk or Thor, but they're like really cool like that. The scenes where she was like went outside of the hex and just like threw their drone back at them was awesome. That was probably the coolest thing she's honestly, I think that was cooler than when she took on Thanos. Um, I'm really excited to see more character growth with all these the lesser, more like side characters really so far in the MCU.
So I think
Like
we're gonna have a lot
Falcon.
of character development for Doctor Strange because we had the quote from her saying, "When you screw up, it's
Oh,
it's okay, but when I do it, it's the end of the world
yeah,
or
so
something."
yeah, some along those lines. Like he's when he messes
You're the
with things.
hero. You're the hero
Mhm.
when you fix it, and when I do it, I'm the villain.
Yeah, when you like mess with things, you're the hero. Yes, like when you break the rules or whatever. Yeah, something
Hmm.
like that. Yeah, that first of all, that was really cool. Um, love that. And yeah, with like what four, at least four different versions of Doctor Strange. It looks like in this trailer. I would hope there's a lot of character development. We got regular Doctor Strange, possibly two different ones though, because when he's at the Illuminati HQ or whatever, it looks like it's not like his usual robes. It's like, but it's all blue still, and it's a different design than the other. So I don't know if he gets a different costume or if that's another Doctor Strange. It's probably just a different costume though. But we got the regular Doctor Strange. We got Defender Strange, which is based off of the original Defenders team in the comics. And we got Strange Supreme from What If, and then Zombie Doctor Strange from What If, or at least inspired by that. So that's at least four different. I doubt we're going to get any character development from a zombie though. So three, make that three. We got like at least two different versions of Wanda. Maybe three
The
though.
intro.
It's hard to tell if that's a zombie or not because she's wearing the same clothes.
We also had the introduction of Miss Marvel, I think, in there.
Or no, Miss America, America Chavez.
Yeah, I think she's Miss Marvel.
No, Miss Marvel is Kamala Khan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Who they're actually it seems like they're gonna change her powers though, from being like stretchy like Mr. Fantastic to being more like kind of like Green Lantern or something like weird crystal-y thing. Why can't we just have two stretchy people? I'm fine with that. But anyway, that's a different topic. But yeah, we got it's gonna be this movie is gonna be end game level. In comics, they have like Omega level threats and stuff. Well, for movies and how big and impactful the movie is, I'm just gonna be calling it end game level because honestly, that's the best. That it's end game. So end game and No Way Home, it's that level. Especially, I mean, it's already that just having Professor X show up makes it an end game and No Way Home level movie. Then with everything else that's going on, all these other versions of characters, all these other crossovers going on, just the introduction of what's almost definitely going to be the Illuminati. It This is going to be
Yo,
huge.
question:
Yep.
Infinity War or Endgame?
For which I prefer
Mm-hmm.
Endgame.
Yeah, I like
Really?
It's the
I did like Endgame
culmination.
better.
It's the culmination of 20 movies over 11 years.
Dude, I actually liked
I cried.
Endgame
I cried
and
harder in Endgame than I've ever cried in any movie. Nothing to do with Iron Man. I don't care about Iron Man. Captain America. When he, the one thing, the only thing I wanted this movie to do was finally let him say Avengers Assemble. Oh my god. I missed like the first half of the final battle because I was crying after that so hard because there's so many moments when I was hoping he'd say it. It's like when the other two, when Iron Man Thor down, it's like, come on, say it, nothing. Then it was better than I could have ever imagined with everyone showing up and him wielding Mjolnir and everything and saying Avengers Assemble. Oh, and then they all got the perfect endings. Wow, Iron Man and
I like
Captain
the
America
ending,
got the perfect endings.
but I also like the fact that so many people died. And
Yeah,
it was traumatic,
it
which we
makes it
don't really.
definitive too. Like they're not coming back, so stop
It
asking.
Yeah.
and it was just like we haven't had the chance to actually have a movie where it doesn't end properly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be really cool? Where I mean, it's kind of sucks, but like imagine a movie where the villain wins and the heroes do ultimately lose.
Yeah, that would be really it'd be really interesting to see a movie where, unlike Infinity War, where you know they're gonna win the next time around. That'd be interesting if they actually made it so the villain won and stayed the victor. That'd be interesting too. But then again, there's not much. I guess you can't really make a franchise after that unless it's about the villain.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, we kind of got that in What If, but then again, did we?
what if there were so many moments when I was super excited, and so many moments where I felt like just let down. The finale, even with everything that was going on, it just felt anticlimactic. Like the entire episode. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't help that this seemingly unstoppable guy was stopped by a team of misfits, guardians of the multiverse.
Yeah.
I love, I absolutely love though the design of in uh, Infinity Ultron when his helmet's down, because that's the comic book Ultron that looks fearsome and awesome. Not this guy with weird robot lips. Uh, I mean, honestly, why does the robot need lips? Yeah, but when he first showed up at the end of that episode or of that Thor one, my mind was blown. You got this Ultron coming out with Infinity Stones on him. He looked like a knight. It was awesome. And then the next, then his episode, he just cuts through Thanos. Then he just starts somehow just wiping out everyone. And then somehow the Infinity Stones were able to work in other universes that weren't their own, which is not what happens in the comics or even the MCU, as we've seen with the TVA. Or unless the TVA can cancel out the powers, but like where they are. But I don't know. I don't
It's so hard to. It's so hard to say.
Yeah, there were some awesome moments though. Like just the fact that T'Challa as Star Lord was able to somehow to just convince Thanos like this is not the right way to do this, and then he just joins the Ravagers is awesome. Um,
That was a good episode.
that that was really good. I'm trying to remember all the episodes now. I don't think that was my might have been my favorite. I don't remember.
That
The
one was my
zombies
favorite.
the zombie one was pretty good.
I
Um,
never watched it
Did you just skip an
actually.
episode? What?
I skipped quite a few of them.
That's fair.
I,
Um,
I got I got a recap of the ones I didn't want to watch.
I didn't really like the Killmonger and Iron Man one.
No, that was
It
weird.
was, um, oh, the one where Loki takes over the planet though. My that actually might be my favorite episode just for the ending alone. Was Captain Marvel and then Captain America in ice still. Oh, that was so cool. Um. Anyway, back to Doctor Strange 2. So what we know of this movie, it's supposed to be more horror y as much as I mean they'll allow. Um, Sam Raimi is the director. Got did an amazing job on the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films. He's a great director. It looks like he's continuing his streak of good movies, good superhero movies at least. I don't really know any other ones he's done, but because this movie looks pretty cool. Um,
Mhm.
I love Baron Mordo's coming back. don't love that he's not the villain.
I mean, yeah.
I love that
Do
he
you
has
guys
a
have?
sword. It's awesome. He's
I
rocking
have
that
a
hair, but
I have a
um,
question for y'all.
yep.
Do you think Marvel went too big with Endgame, and now they have to live up to the expectation for every movie coming forth?
I
Did
think
No.
they?
they definitely went too big, although they did have to finish the phase with like a huge finale. But now when there's like every new, there's a new release, everyone has like all these high expectations for.
I mean,
Um,
every movie is going bigger and bigger. I
You know,
mean,
have you guys seen the Eternals? Right.
I
yes, I
I
was.
was okay with it.
I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would.
Same.
It's really sad though that the best DC fight scene was in a Marvel movie.
That's an oof.
When Icarus was fighting the other Eternals on that beach, that was so cool.
I
And
know.
Makari, the way they showed
So
her super speed, I've never seen before. Instead of slowing down everything around her, they just made her faster, and it looked awesome. It's so much more dynamic than things being slower, making things faster. It just looks so much
Mm-hmm.
cooler when she's
So
running. I love that. I hope more things do that because I actually prefer that over Quicksilver's. Slowing things down is good for uh, comedy, like we saw in the X Men movies with Quicksilver. But for like action and showing how fast things are, I prefer this kind of style. It just,
Yeah.
it just looks so good. Um, and man, the fight scene between everyone and Icarus was amazing. And I noticed, I think it was in this film. Yeah, no, something I watched. Um, now I'm not sure what it was. There's something I watched. Oh no, The King's Man. It was really The King's
that
Man did
was so
something.
good. That movie was so good. Oh my god.
Did you notice how every time there's a hit, they would shake the camera a little,
Oh my
and
god.
like, I think they even added like a thud each time. It make for these non-superpowered guys, it made each hit just really impactful. Oh, it's so cool. I want more things to do that too. That was awesome. Because like every time there's a hit, it would go, or so, like I can't really recreate it. I don't really know, but it was so cool.
Hold on. So what did it look like?
I think they would just like slightly shake the camera just a little bit, like every time there's like a punch or something, so that it, like felt like there's impact. Um, and they obviously like
That
in other
kind of.
things they boost the sound of the punch. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think so. Like I don't know, it's been a
Like a
little
little
while,
shake
but and then just like everything else, they would boost the sound on the impact too, and those
to make
things
it sound
together was
like
just
a
oh
superhero punch. Yeah.
yeah, and those things together were just mm, so cool.
This
Um,
was the
yeah, hmm?
which Kingsman movie was this one?
The new one, the prequel, The King's
Right,
Man.
right, right.
That's the only one I've seen actually. That's also based off a comic book by Marvel,
I
I
I
believe.
I want to watch that one. It seems interesting.
It was really good. um, yeah. But no. Oh yeah. Back to your question, E. I don't think they went too big. It was 20 years development. They had to go big. Heck, I mean, Marvel. It's the MCU
They had to go
is
big,
such an
but
underdog story. The
do you
problem.
think
The problem
they went
is they're
so
still
big
trying
that
to.
they can't return?
The problem is they're still trying to match that. They should go
Mm-hmm.
back to lower level things. Not make everything a crossover. Not make everything just huge. No. So back to No Way Home. Before I saw it though, okay, honestly, this is an end game level event. This or movie. This No Way Home.
Yeah.
However, I'm glad it is. Hear me out. My one complaint about this movie before I ever saw it was that we're getting a multiversal thing before we've even gotten a true Spider-Man solo film. However, they did this movie excellently. And
Yes.
they set up Spider-Man actually being a solo character, finally, at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Which that got rid of all that wiped away all my criticisms. Once they brought him back to basics with no one else knowing who he was, no one with no technology or anything. I'm excited to see what the next trilogy is if they choose to actually go forward with that. I'm really excited. Also, ever since Endgame, they've been making all the characters look more comic accurate. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, it's so good. Because Endgame had Captain America with his scales on the suit. My favorite suit he's had. Iron Man, his suit with the golden arms. My favorite suit he's had. Thor wasn't really that comic accurate. I mean, but he looked like a Viking. His beard got braided. Oh, it was so cool.
Thor was
And
more
even
accurate to his actual Norse mythology look,
yeah,
though.
and that was awesome. he had a he had a gut, but that made him actually look bigger. And the strongest, like all the deadlifters, like the best deadlifters or whatever, they all got, I think what is it called, power belly or something like that, where they all have big stomachs. I don't remember the whole reason why that helps, but there's reasons or whatever. Um, but honestly, it also just made him look bigger. Now he went from having a dad bod in this one to the next Thor movie. He's gonna have a god bod. He's gonna be bigger than he's ever been, because he's also was playing Hulk Hogan in a movie. His arms, I've seen pictures, are massive.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's insane. I didn't know humans' arms could go that big without bursting. But goodness.
Wait, so what were the other hubs? Off topic.
Um,
Off topic. Like when do we what times do you think we should end the hubs
when we're
so we can
through the
move on to the
topics,
next one?
basically when we're through the topics, we keep getting off topic, and that's throwing me off. Um,
We were just on like Doctor Strange and stuff.
yeah. Oh, to finish my whole thing with your question though, it's not the problem. Isn't that they went too big? That was just Endgame. Perfect endings for their original characters, except for the ones that are then gonna introduce new characters to take their place.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Black Widow, whose prequel thing happened, and they ruined
Yeah, so yeah,
Taskmaster.
something happened to her.
They just ruined Taskmaster in that film. No fight scenes, basically. Uh, Red Guardian was pretty much wasted. Ursa Major was definitely wasted. Anyway, back on topic though. The problem isn't they went too big. The problem is they're continuing to try to be that big.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, because
I see that as a
and they're setting
better
up too much,
understanding now.
and they're really setting up too much in just the first phase. Ever since that, they're setting up Young Avengers, Thunderbolts, or Dark Avengers, or Masters of Evil. Maybe all of them. Who knows? Um, Fantastic Four, X Men are being introduced. We got multiverse stuff, time line stuff, realities in general stuff. All of this stuff at once, bringing back old characters, introducing new characters, all of multiple teams being introduced, multiple like mind bending concepts being done together. So we got multiverse, realities, and time stuff. All of that just in one phase is crazy. I mean, Kang the
Yeah,
Conqueror,
I
Gorr the
agree with
God
you with that.
Butcher.
Seems like a lot.
We have
I,
multiple Omega level threats coming
I'm
this
I'm
phase.
I'm nervous for what they're gonna do to Strange. Not Strange. Um, Black Panther.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. They're not gonna recast T'Challa, and that's good. But
Oh
who they're gonna
yeah,
have in but who they're gonna have take on the Black Panther mantle, honestly, best choice is Shuri. But the actress has gotten in a little bit of trouble in the past. I actually recently thought of an alternative though. Okoye would be pretty cool as a Black Panther, in my opinion. But
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if anyone else is going to be a Black Panther besides Shuri or T'Challa, it's going to be a Okoye. Although
He's
it would be hilarious watching M'Baku try to get in that suit.
yeah, M'Baku would be pretty cool as well. I mean,
Yeah, but he's
it all
Manny.
depends on what.
So, I would prefer Shuri because comic book stuff. Also, I don't really like the character how it is in the MCU so far. It's just Iron Man, basically, but a teenager.
Well,
Um,
also, in the new Marvel game, I think she's gonna be the leader of Wakanda anyway.
which game?
The new Marvel game that's coming out,
On consoles or
either mobile
mobile?
or console. I think it's mobile,
Future Revolution?
maybe.
Because that one came
Where
out already a while ago, but I've been playing that. But
yeah, because it's got a female Thor character, Asgardian leader.
no, Realm of Champions.
That one,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's Jane Foster as like the. I love the idea, like how the characters look in that game. It's cool. I don't really
Hmm.
like the game, but um, but yeah, because in the comics, Shuri, Black Panther like steps down. But T'Challa steps down. Shuri becomes Black Panther and I believe Queen of Wakanda for a pretty long period of time. Um, so she's the most logical choice. That's why everyone's been assuming she would probably be the next Black Panther. But then she got in trouble over some tweets or something a while back. But pretty recently, I decided if they decide not, or I realized if they decide not to have Shuri, and of course, then they're not going to recast T'Challa.
Oh no, definitely. They've already said they wouldn't.
Yeah.
And if they did, it would turn into an Aquaman 2 situation where no one's gonna watch it.
Hey, I'm gonna watch Aquaman 2 just for Black Manta. I love Black Manta. Um, I just want a Black Manta movie, honestly. Um, but no, I think Okoye would be a interesting choice too. If not Shuri, I would want Okoye as the Black Panther. That'd be pretty cool. The General of Wakanda as the Black Panther, in my opinion, would be pretty cool. It doesn't have to be Queen, but Black Panther as Black Panther though would be awesome. And get a spear, why not? Like Shuri in the comics also had a spear as Black Panther. Okoye's already got a spear, so.
Hmm.
I'm looking at the Phase 4 Marvel images, and it looks like after this, there's going to be Thor, then Black Panther, then Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, Blade.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know how to read
that
that
actually
one.
goes into
And
my
then
one of the questions I wanted to ask you guys. So we all know Midnight Suns. They're building up to that a supernatural team. We've already got Moon Knight coming up, Blade's coming up. There's gonna be a Werewolf by Night, basically a holiday special, pretty much for like Halloween or something. He's gonna get like a long show episode thing or something. Doctor Strange is already showing up. Scarlet Witch, all these characters, all these supernatural characters. Um, Ghost Rider
Disney,
is going to
yeah,
be
Disney
coming up
Plus is going to
eventually.
be on
Who?
Yeah, Moon Knight's going to be on Disney Plus apparently.
My question for you guys, and we'll go one at a time.
Yeah.
Is what do you want to see as the lineup for the Midnight Suns team? It could be characters that haven't even been announced to be in anything. Just anybody. Who would you want to see in a Midnight Suns team? We'll start with Jacob. Oh, you gotta go, Justin. Okay. Well, thank you for joining. Um, hope to see you again. Hope to have you on another time.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah, it's been a while since we
Well,
talked, so it's nice.
yeah, we talked about this for a while. We could probably add Animation Hub
Yeah, I do
in the
really
next
like
one.
that. I do really like that. I also like just the sound of it.
Yeah,
It's
same.
nice, so.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks for suggesting that too.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yep, no problem.
Godspeed.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we'll start with Jacob here. What kind of like,
Uh,
or would you want?
I
Or do you
mean,
want E to go first?
I can go. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know too many, so I'm just gonna say Ghost Rider.
Yeah. And he, like a full like, what would you want the whole team to be like? Here, actually, you know what? I could go first.
I don't know, to be
I would
honest.
want. I don't want any real big name. I don't want Doctor Strange in this team.
No, you know.
Keep him with out of here. I want like horror kind of thing. I want Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Blade, Werewolf by Night, maybe Elsa Bloodstone, the Monster Hunter from the comics, and Brother Voodoo. I think that's all you need really. I don't want
Yeah.
Punisher in it. He's been on the team in the comics. He has no right being in this team. Like he's, I want just supernatural related characters or characters who hunt monsters like Elsa Bloodstone. I think those six, maybe even if we get rid of Elsa Bloodstone, I want Brother Voodoo in it. I think that would be awesome. If you can't have Doctor Strange, put in Brother Voodoo. That would be great. But Blade,
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, they're definitely gonna be in it. Werewolf by Night, hopefully. He actually first appeared in a Moon Knight comic. Um,
Wait,
those
so
four.
what's the mid? Was it Moonlight team, right?
Midnight Suns.
What's the mid? What's the difference between Midnight Suns again? I forget. It's been a while.
Um,
Several comics,
difference like compared to what?
like Avengers.
Midnight Suns
They're more
is
supernatural.
they are
Okay, cool.
basically all of them are anti-heroes because they kill monsters, they kill people.
Okay.
But they all deal with supernatural threats like um, Dormammu. They fought. I think they fought Dracula, like or at least characters they would fight. There's an upcoming video game called Midnight Suns, spelled a little differently, and Suns is spelled like U instead of O. Um, and in that you fight Lilith, the queen of or mother of demons. So it's just supernatural stuff like that. Yeah, so horror kind of stuff. But I would
Hold
love
on.
those guys.
Elijah, are you getting any chat on your side?
Oh gosh, I got so many tabs I gotta pull up. Um, no,
Huh, interesting. Okay. So no one's chatted? I was just wondering.
no, just you.
Just me, okay. Um,
Um, so
should we move on to the next hub, or should
real
we keep
quick,
talking about this?
E, who would you want in a Midnight Suns lineup?
Right.
Okay, so for like low level, like not like huge like demons, and for just like to be funny.
Mhm.
Honestly, I'm thinking like Venom potentially.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of
That'd be
funny to have
interesting.
Deadpool in there
That's who I
thrown in
thought
the
you were gonna
mix.
mention. That'd be interesting too.
Deadpool. I'm also thinking like Daredevil. I mean, we're going horror, and I'm going for like a
Mhm.
horror comedy.
Oh, Iron Fist, I would like too. I meant to.
Iron
I
Fist,
forgot about
Oh
that.
yeah, Iron Fist.
And maybe Strong C, but
maybe.
I'm trying my best to
Um,
pronounce that. But, but
I Gambit might be cool as well. Ghost Rider, of course.
I mean, Ghost Rider, Blade, and Moon
Blade
Knight are givens. Like they're
and
definitely gonna
Moon
be in
Knight.
it. But
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Um,
that's what they're setting up with them. I think
and
Werewolf by
honest,
Night would be awesome though.
and maybe Superior Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
That'd be interesting seeing like a scientist villain guy
Yeah, like
using
so.
science to try to take out these monsters though too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in a team of experienced monster hunters who use supernatural
Yeah,
means.
yeah. Imagine Superior Spider-Man,
That'd be
man.
look at that. I want that in the comics. To heck with the shows. I want that in the comic books. Superior Spider-Man on the Midnight Suns would be awesome. Scarlet Spider has been on the Midnight Suns. Why not have Superior
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man? That'd be awesome.
Superior Spider-Man. But yeah, so
That would actually, man, that would actually be really cool. Superior. I like that.
and
I like that a lot.
in a world, Carnage actually, who if he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
if he was an anti-hero, imagine Carnage being in there.
Yo, Midnight Suns versus Carnage. Ooh, that would
Oh,
be
dude,
awesome.
that would be.
Carnage is kind of more cosmic stuff, I guess, with Null. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know who? You know who I want to see? What Marvel needs to do with the Midnight Suns to take it down a notch. Have your comedic reliefs like one of our teams, and then they hunt kind of like a big like random monster that they have that's been infesting and killing people.
imagine if they had Midnight Suns fighting like the Kirby monsters, so like Fin Fang Foom or those giant things. That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
The Midnight Suns versus Mole Man would be awesome.
but yeah, I really want a horror movie out of like Marvel.
Yeah,
I
if
re-
if we get
Mm-hmm.
Midnight Suns, I want a pure horror. I don't care. Not everything needs to have comedy, honestly, which is why there's a theory that Deadpool is in this movie based on what kind of looks like Deadpool in the poster. I'm just gonna tell you now, it's not Deadpool. It's it's the light. You know what? I can actually pull this up.
You know, I think
Oh,
for
what
like
am I sharing?
someone in the what was the team called? The Sun Moon somethings? The Moon
Midnight Suns.
Sun. Man, I feel like a good member would probably be Morbius.
Yeah,
Morbius.
the problem is the rights.
Yeah, that is true.
Morbius
But
would be
still,
better in a Blade movie.
like if that ever, you just told me whatever team member,
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna be able to share my screen. It's making it all lag so much. And oh, what happened to my taskbar? Whatever. There's a one of the shards of glass in the Doctor Strange poster. Very small, or not that small. It's pretty small. Kind of, if you zoom really far in, kind of looks like Deadpool doing his, ringer thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not him. Okay. First of all, comedy in this thing that's supposed to be as horror as Marvel's ever gone is gonna ruin the whole thing. Second of
I
all,
mean, yeah.
it
When
looks
I
kind of
first
like
saw it,
him.
I said it even looked like Deadpool.
I agree, it looks like him, but that's just us putting shapes together. That is just a shard of glass with the red energy that's all over the poster, and then another piece of one of the smaller shards of glass that looks like his eye. That's all that is.
We
It's
we
not
may get
Deadpool.
a cameo from him, but that's
I hope
about it.
not. I hope not, because that will ruin the whole horror kind of thing they're going for. It's already going to get slowed down with the whole Illuminati thing, where it's some futuristic looking thing. That's already going to. I feel like that's probably going to slow down the whole horror aspect already. Adding Deadpool in there, who does nothing but make jokes, and usually not good jokes. I'm just going to be honest. A lot of time, movies and comics, he just makes like fart jokes, basically. Like, uh, that was just going to ruin the whole mood of the movie. So,
Oh yeah. But I mean, final draft for the Midnight Suns team: Moon Knight, Punisher, Ghost Rider, Superior Spider-Man. That's four. Um, and
Blade
Blade.
for
Oh, who
sure.
was the other one? Who was the other one I said?
Oh, what was it? You, you said a bunch. You said Deadpool. You said Gambit.
Gambit,
Gambit.
maybe.
That'd be interesting. I'd like to have like once they have all these things.
Oh, not Gambit. Daredevil.
Oh, that's
Daredevil,
right.
yeah.
Daredevil would be pretty cool.
Especially for horror.
Yeah. Daredevil or Iron Fist. Yeah, I feel Iron Fist would probably be better suited with the whole supernatural thing, though. But for
Supernatural, yeah.
aesthetic, for how the character looks, would go to Daredevil for sure. And that'd actually be kind of interesting, showing some horror things, but through the perspective of just how he sees things.
Hmm.
That'd be actually a kind of cool way to um do that. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah. Um, Man, we talked a lot about Doctor Strange without actually talking about Doctor Strange at all. But how long has this stream
Um,
gone so far? We should probably switch over topics.
yeah, let's switch.
Yeah, we're an
Let's not
hour
do
38.
let's not do anime,
Yeah,
because we don't have
Sci-Fi
enough
Hub,
people yet.
Star Wars, real quick. I finally watched Book of Boba Fett. I'm not gonna go too far into it because I have some other friends who are really into Star Wars. I'd rather save like the big topics for when they're available.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
that's okay
yeah,
with
yeah.
you guys. Heck, one of them was trying to make a fan film that I was gonna be in. Um, so I finally watched Book of Boba Fett. I just wasn't in the mood for a while. Finally watched it all, binged it. It was really darn good. My biggest criticism though is that the how many episodes were the seven? So fifth and sixth episode, third to last and second to last episodes were all Mandalorian focused. There's one appearance of Boba Fett in the totality of those two episodes. He only showed up once. They should have saved that for Mandalorian season 3 or something.
Honestly, I've heard the Book of Boba Fett is Mandalorian season 3 just with Boba Fett.
Basically, is they show like all of the main characters from the Mandalorian basically, uh, in 2 episodes, 3 episodes actually because they're in the last episode too. I'm disappointed. I'm kind of usually I don't like it when they just cram in all these famous characters into one show, which makes no sense because it's an entire galaxy and people keep running into each other somehow.
Well,
Usually I
well,
don't like
here's
that.
here's the thing. It's because of Endgame.
No, here's the thing. It's because that's the only characters people care about.
We we
We need new
honestly,
characters. Every show should just have new characters showing up. They would become fan favorites. You don't need to keep throwing Ahsoka down our throats. You don't need Luke Skywalker and everything. You don't need Baby Yoda and everything to make it a good Star Wars
honestly,
series.
in order to get me recaptivated into Star Wars, I need to see something new.
You know what's really disappointing?
Hmm.
The Mandalorian. I was so excited when that was announced. I thought it was gonna be a show about bounty hunting. There was a lot
Mm-hmm.
of bounty hunting, but somehow it still felt like there was no bounty hunting because it felt just about Baby Yoda. You know what show gave us a bounty hunting show?
Hmm.
The Bad Batch, a show that should not be about bounty hunting.
No,
It was
I like
only
the Bad
bounty
Batch.
hunting. Yeah, but it was only bounty hunting. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want bounty hunting. Favorite episodes were the ones where there was no bounty hunting. I liked. Oh man. Okay. Captain Hauser. Oh, so cool.
Honestly, I need to see something different from them.
I mean, yeah, Clone Troopers, but the best characters in Star Wars. But it'd be nice to make something else the best character at some point. Actually, work on some other character.
They're trying to milk the cow when the
Milk the
cow's
bantha.
gone.
The cow's just dead. The cow's just a skeleton now. All the moisture is gone. It's just husk. All the blue milk's just gone. The moisture farms took too much. Um,
I need to see something different.
yeah. Now, the one thing that I would have liked them to do by bring two things moments where I would have liked them to actually bring in characters from other things is by making the Rancor the one from the Bad Batch. I would have loved that because I love that Rancor. What was it, Mushu, whatever. The second thing, when Boba Fett left the final battle to go get the Rancor, I was actually hoping he was going to go get call for Dengar, Bosk, IG-88. That would have been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was still really cool. We got a Rancor fight. But man, imagine how awesome it would be if he called up his old pals for some help. Got Bosk and Dengar up in here. I don't actually know if they survived till that point in time. I'm not certain about that. But that would have been so cool. Oh, it was still cool. But I think it would have been cooler even if they didn't have a Rancor at all. It was like if I had to choose between a Rancor and Bosk and Dengar and stuff, I would choose for the other bounty hunters. The Rancor, what we got was still really cool. It would have been even better if we got the Rancor and the other bounty hunters.
Oh yeah.
But if I had to choose between Rancor or bounty hunter or like famous bounty hunters, I would always choose the famous bounty hunters. That would have been sick. Having all these bounty hunters fighting, like, because we already got a famous bounty hunter from Legends, Black Chrysanthemum, or just Chrysanthemum in this. That was awesome. We already got the Mandalorian, so a true a Mandalorian. We got Boba Fett. We got Fennec Shand who beat Cad Bane. All those four with Dengar and Bosk, and maybe IG-88 or Zuckuss and Forlom, who nobody cares about those last two, if we're being honest. That would have been so cool. They also didn't tell. They referenced it. They didn't actually say it, but how he got the dent in the helmet. So that is still canon. It seems like, because it seems like they have a thing. There's each other, Cad Bane and Boba. Even though that wasn't made into an actual Clone Wars episode, it seems like that's probably still canon, which I love. That's a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they portrayed Tusken Raiders in this show. It was really cool. I love that. In the Mandalorian, his like the way he fought and everything. Boba Fett fought with the gaffy stick. It's based on his Maori roots. That is so cool that he brought that in to it. Um, we don't need pikes and everything either, really. Come up with some other groups. It would have been interesting. Although seeing the pikes made me wish that Darth Maul was still alive, so we could see Darth Maul fight Boba Fett. But Darth Maul had a perfect ending in Star Wars Rebels with Ben Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful ending. Probably the best. You know what? That might be the best scene in all of Star Wars, in my opinion. I mean, you would have to know scenes from before to actually understand why that's so beautiful of a scene.
The best scene is when old Luke Skywalker is milking a thing.
That was truly beautiful. That brought a tear to my eye.
That was gorgeous.
That was honestly, that was too hot for the theaters.
Honestly, wrong rating, man. You gotta be rated R.
They were showing a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
That
And the way it looked at Ray afterwards, like, yeah, he milking me this time.
Why would you want to milk Ray in general?
Yeah, he's milking me. Well, okay, well this got weird. Somehow it got really weird.
How did this get weird?
What hub is next, by the way?
Whatever we want it to be. I really don't have an actual order yet. I probably should, but honestly, this is the first episode. I don't even have an outline. So we didn't even talk about DC stuff, but that's because I didn't watch any of the trailers yet. I know what happened. The Black Adam. I saw all the characters how they look now. They all look awesome. I have some issues though. Dr. Fate, no eye holes. It's just solid gold.
How can you see?
That doesn't make sense.
I don't like it. It just it doesn't look right to me. I love Dr. Fate's look. I don't like this new helmet. I've always loved how Dr. Fate looks in the comics and video games and everything. But this, I don't like it without you don't know which you don't like. You don't appreciate what you have until it's gone. I miss those eye
Mm.
slots, man. um, and then Black Adam's suit. I really hope that at some point in the movie it changes. It's just, I mean, it's good. It's Black
Black
Adam.
Shazam.
It's just, yeah, it's good. It's what it should be. But somehow it's just, I just don't like it. I don't like the texture on it. I don't like, at least the scene that is the picture that I saw. The lightning's not fully in, like lit up to. It's like kind of, it looks like the texture of the suit too. They didn't even give
Look,
Dwayne Johnson the pointy ears.
can we also just ask, why does Dwayne Johnson in so many movies?
Because he's Dwayne Johnson. He also apparently he refuses to play villains.
That's weird.
Like, in the last 18 years, he's starred in at least 36 movies.
Yeah, I mean, it's Dwayne Johnson. I mean, have you seen this
He
muscles?
he's got 43 films, 6
He's,
music videos,
I think he's the highest
7.
grossing actor, at least for probably multiple years. He's probably has been, but
He's
like
made
more than
10
Robert Downey
billion
Jr.
world.
More than Robert Downey Jr. in some years. He's been higher than that. And Robert Downey Jr.
He's
is
made 10
massive
billion
because of
worldwide.
Iron Man. 10 billion? Did you say billion with a B?
He's made 10 billion
Oh my
worldwide.
god.
Only 4 billion domestically.
Oh, well, that's nothing then. Well, geez.
Yeah.
Only 4 million domestically.
And
Chump change.
the
What a. Nobody knows who
and
this
the
guy is. 10 billion.
and
Good. 4 billion is a lot. Um, shoot. But besides that, Atom Smasher looks amazing. I love Atom Smasher. For viewers, most of my favorite comic book characters are ones that a lot of comic book readers don't know who the heck that I'm talking about. Swordsman is my second favorite superhero, super villain. My fourth, and he's in Marvel. Demolition Man, love him. Marvel. Silver Samurai, awesome. I love all these characters. Songbird, 3D Man, also known as Triathlon. All these guys. On DC, I love Atom Smasher. I love other ones. Can't think of them right now. I like all these obscure characters. So when they bring them, so like when James Gunn brings or even references these guys in like the Suicide Squad, or then even Peacemaker, which I've just been watching videos about it, but when they reference guys like Kite Man or Matter Eater Lad, I love when people do that, because first of all, that shows that they know the comic book stuff. They appreciate comic books, especially when you make them that bright and like comic booky, like the Suicide Squad was. That's a comic book movie. I don't want these dull. Just I don't want the original X-Men movies was just all black leather. First of all, that's weird. That's kind of kinky. Um, I want what Marvel's been doing recently, bringing back the comic book outfits. Even Abomination looks different and looks like a comics, and it's just so good. Spider-Man has a comic book outfit now. Scarlet Witch does. Vision got his white Vision out or like appearance from the comics. We got Falcon's Captain America suit from the comics. We got Captain America's with the scales. We got Iron Man with the gold arms. We got all these new things, and it's just awesome. So, what were we talking about again? How did we
he's
get on this topic? Oh yeah, Black Adam
he,
and everything.
he has 5 movies coming up. He has a total of 93 credits.
Oh, movie credits. I thought you were talking about like Star Wars currency. I was really confused.
Last
Yeah,
year,
I was thinking the same thing.
he started. Since 2020, he started in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 films.
Wait, since 2020?
Yes. Actually, no. He also has 2 more because they're in post production. So that's 10. Plus, he ended his WWE career this year.
Well, he did.
2020 to well, at least it says 20 to 2022.
I mean, he's
So
barely
he
been doing it at all. So I'm surprised he's even still. Same with
s-
Batista and John Cena. I like you really don't hear about that. In I a couple
he
few years ago, I saw WWE on TV again. It
yeah.
it
So
it got weird,
he's been
dude.
in
It got
he
weird. Like the main villain's this weird king looking guy. It got weird, like
Yeah,
really
I
weird.
don't like WWE anymore.
And that's
from
really saying something when WWE's always been supposed to be weird. Once people then start calling WWE weird, then you know
Then
it's
it's
kind
like
of it's
going
pretty
downhill.
weird. Like it's weird in the
It,
wrong way. It's not WWE weird. It's just
I think it
so
was good weird when Undertaker was still there.
there's all these name like people I've never seen before. It's so weird.
so in the last since 2020, he has been in he will be in 14 films. Fortnite,
Oh,
um,
Fortnite. That's right. Oh my god.
Fortnite,
Oh,
the
great.
he had the well, actually 13 movies. The Young Rock Showdown, the Young Rock Show,
I
and
love
then
that. Okay,
WWE
real quick,
SmackDown.
that show is really good. I love that show. Um, Young
But that's
Rock,
a lot.
amazing. That is a lot.
14.
I actually wish movies would start like stop using all these big names. Give other people a chance. Give some nobodies. Hugh Jackman is basically a nobody before he became Wolverine. Some people actually want Marvel to cast another relative unknown as Wolverine.
Currently, The Rock's net worth is 320 mil.
Oh my gosh. My net worth
Uh,
is like $3.20.
according to 6 sources.
Sick source. Never heard of them before.
Huh.
Then again, I never try to look up The Rock's net worth. So, um, now okay, real quick, off topic. First of all, again, go check out my MyCast. Hexbolt 0505, I think it is, on MyCast. My fan casts are all on there. Anyway, the person that I think would be the best and is the perfect Wolverine, at least physically and appearance wise. I recently found out. Uh Milo Gibson, Mel Gibson's son, was telling my dad about how he'd be perfect. My dad looked at him and was like, "Oh yeah," but my dad said Mel Gibson apparently is a Holocaust denier. I had hope maybe this guy wasn't. On the bio for him on my cast said, basically he's a Holocaust denier. This guy, just like his father. There went those. But like appearance wise, he's the perfect Wolverine. He's not too tall either. He's like 5 something.
Wait, what's his name?
Milo Gibson.
How do you
There's some
spell that?
there's some Milo and then GIB
Oh, found it,
SON.
found it, found it.
There's some fan art of him as Wolverine. Amazing. But then I found out about that. Also, the guy I fan cast that a lot of people fan cast as Gambit, apparently he was gonna be Midnight Man in Moon Knight, but he actually died this year. Not that long ago. Like when I found out he died the day after he died on the MyCast thing, the same day as this Milo Gibson thing, died in a skiing accident, I believe. So that's tragic. He was gonna actually be in Marvel though as Midnight Man in Moon Knight, apparently. Um, Milo Gibson though, perfect look for Wolverine. He's also Australian. Hugh Jackman was Australian, but I'm not gonna have a no Holocaust deniers. No place in my movies, especially as someone who fought during World War II, like Wolverine did. So yeah, but other characters like Cyclops, Jensen Ackles from Supernatural would be, I think, would be awesome. Evan
I don't know
Rachel
if this
Wood
is
is
true or not, but one of the biographies says that he will be starring in a World War II action drama feature.
actually he
Uh,
already has in multiple has been
really?
multiple
So
World
this
War II
must be out
films.
of date then.
I actually looked that up.
This
Or
must
no,
be out
he
of
might
date
be in
then.
another. I don't know. He's been in multiple ones apparently, which
Hmm.
is insane to me.
I'm not. Yeah. I don't know about that, bro.
That crushed my
I don't know.
dreams.
I don't know if he should be playing in World War II
Yeah, no, he shouldn't
movies if
be
he's a
playing
Holocaust
anybody.
denier.
He shouldn't be playing anybody.
No, he shouldn't. He should probably be another
But
loser on the
you
street.
can't tell me that he wouldn't. He doesn't look like Wolverine.
Yeah, he does kind of look like Wolverine.
He's the perfect head, like shape of his head.
Oh yeah.
I don't want someone like I don't want someone whose head's too narrow and long. I want Wolverine should be short and stocky. Like
My head is
I
like
want a
way too long.
rectangular head for Wolverine. Um, yeah. What
We
topic
got
was
off
this? Oh,
topic
this was
again.
sci-fi. We went from Boba Fett to Wolverine fan casting. So,
Yeah, yeah.
not much more I really have to say about Star Wars stuff. Um, oh, I guess we said
Hmm.
Transformers count is going to be an Avatar stuff. Okay. Any more things about Star Wars? Are you both good?
I'm good.
I don't know. We could have.
Oh,
I like.
apparently
Oh, what?
there's a new expansion for the Star Wars: The Old Republic game, and
I
they
don't
have
know
a
about
trailer.
that.
They have a cinematic trailer for it. Those their cinematic trailers are the best. Like they're so good. Just look up like Old Republic uh, trailers, and there'll be like a
I've
compilation
seen the trailer,
video.
which looks really
It's so
does look
good.
really good.
Their fight scenes are better than anything I've seen in Star Wars, and it's in this video game's short cinematic trailer. All of them are amazing. Well, there's a new one that came out with a new trailer. It looks just like always outstanding. So just want to put that out there. I don't play the game. I played it like for a few minutes. um, this is not the kind of game I play. Um, PlayStation 5 is going to be making a remaster or whatever of Knights of the Old Republic, which is this like not the online thing, but it's the one with Darth Revan. Um, so yeah. Um, I think that about covers what I wanted to talk about with Star Wars, pretty much. So Transformers Rise of the Beasts is the next one that's going to come out. It's going to be based on Beast Wars. It sounds like they're going to try to do a
Um,
trilogy for that.
is it live action
Yeah,
or?
it's going to be like the
Oh, okay.
previous ones. It takes place but after the Bumblebee film, but like before the first Transformers one. So
Yeah, yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
that'll bridge the gap between those and why they don't really seem to connect perfectly. Hopefully they can figure out a way to
That
connect
might be
that.
good. Hopefully, I
Yeah,
did recently rewatch Dark of the Moon.
Beast Wars is not my favorite Transformers thing. Honestly, my favorite Transformers media of all time is Transformers Fall of Cybertron. That game
Yeah,
was perfect.
I remember you talking about this when
That game,
with me and Jack.
yeah, that game is so good. Um, but yeah, so it sounds like it's gonna be a trilogy, another trilogy. I don't know if we're ever gonna get to Unicron then if they keep going backwards. But we got Transformers: Rise of the Beast, I believe is what it's called. Then is supposed to come out. I think I read next year, which is crazy. That's actually that soon since we have no trailers or anything yet or pictures. But then there will be a Transformers 8 and Transformers 9. Uh, yeah, because Bumblebee is basically. Or no, because this one's gonna be 7. Wait, hold on, wait. Let me do the math. Wait,
No, hold on.
1, 2,
Okay,
3,
so there was
and then the new
4,
ones is
5.
1, 2. So Bumblebee was 6, basically. So
Yeah,
instead of
yeah, yeah.
'89, because what the article I was reading called it '89 because of all that. It's really confusing. So, but next year it looks like is when they're going to start the whole flip flopping between Avatar and Star Wars, because next year is what? Or no, sorry, not next year. This year. Next year is supposed to be Transformers coming out at some point, but Disney this year is making Avatar 2 is supposed to come out this year,
December.
December. Oh,
Yes.
so just like
It
they did
come.
with Star Wars. Okay.
It's the same day as Aquaman 2. Actually, they're releasing it the
Ooh,
same day.
that's ballsy because Avatar 2 is supposed to
I
take place underwater, pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah. So
Oh
if I
wait, actually, you know
remember.
what? That's not ballsy. It's a DC movie. No one believes in those anymore. The
Well, I don't want to watch it because of Amber Heard.
Oh, is she
Yeah.
still in it?
She's
Yeah,
still
yep.
in it.
They didn't get rid of her yet? After
No,
Yeah, I
everything
don't
that's
know
been
why
going
they
on?
didn't.
that's why everyone's boycotting the movie.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe
So
they didn't get rid of
so
her after all that.
honestly, DC Comics is probably gonna lose money off of Aquaman. Like a lot of money.
They're gonna be losing money no matter what. I mean, it's DC. No one's even gonna be watching them.
Well, they at least can make like some profit, at least like
The
to get
problem,
to get
DC's
money
problem,
back.
is that they keep trying to change things. They
Hmm.
already started something. They got to keep going with it.
The first Aquaman was good,
That was
actually.
That was pretty good. Black Manta is one of my all-time favorite comic book characters. Oh,
I just
I love Black
honestly,
Manta.
DC Comics needs to switch to villains. They have way more interesting villains than heroes.
They just need better writing. They need better
Yeah,
planning and everything.
yeah.
And then they need to stick with it. They keep trying to
Yeah.
change things and act like things didn't happen. You messed up. Deal with it. Fix it in the future. They should have, honest.
I mean, yeah, Aquaman too, but also Batman is coming out
They're
March.
already doing a Flashpoint thing with Flash.
Hey,
That, first of all, Flashpoint should not be your first Flash movie. They need to
no,
Really?
build up to that because that's a multiverse thing.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
no. It's not just necessarily multiverse. It is the time
Yeah,
verse,
it's
whatever.
timelines, which automatically, but they are bringing in different universes.
How can you really screw up a timeline you like when you don't have one to begin with?
One that you like to begin with.
Yeah, you're true.
But like, instead of trying to change things, they gotta they gotta own it and actually, because right now it's really confusing what they are considering to be part of this universe and what's not. Because every single movie that comes out is like ignoring some things that happened before, changing some things that we think we understand, and then leaving. And
Yeah.
we're just sitting there in the theater wondering how things connect because they don't really.
Okay, Elijah, I'm actually have to log off real soon.
Okay.
But we do have a couple new people watching. I didn't mention that because you were in the middle of talking. Um, you did get a couple more people, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
Um,
They're gone now for sure. There's 2-bit viewers, but
no,
I'm assuming E. Are you still
it says
watching the
it says they're
stream?
still here. It says
I
they're
am
still
not
here.
actually.
Oh wait, you're not. Someone is still here then. Oh my gosh, I can't believe someone. I still can't believe people sit through my voice. Um.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to log off real soon.
Okay. Real quick,
Uh,
Commodore is about to join in though.
oh crap. Let me wait. Let me stay for a little bit longer then.
Yeah.
Who's about to join in?
You'll
Commodore.
Mm.
you'll see. Um. Yeah. DC really needs to just stick with what they got. Because
They
it's
they just don't know.
not horrible. It's not perfect, but it's not even
So,
bad, really. It's just, but people are so negative towards it that and then they lose money.
can we sidetrack for a question?
Yeah.
Can we add a Florida man hub of where every week we have something stupid a Florida man did? Florida man.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Florida man?
No.
So Florida man are men from Florida who do stupid stuff. So Florida man, a good Florida man headline that was somewhat recent, kind of old now, is Florida man throws alligator through Wendy's drive-through window. So, or Florida man steals cop car, pulls over, hops on top shirtless. So that was another one that happened. Florida man's funny. All right, back on track.
What were we talking about? Transformers, right?
No,
So,
we were talking about Transformers, then we went to DC.
yeah. So, or no, Avatar. We were talking about that next. So,
Mm.
so it's coming out December. You said. Um. So yeah. So it sounds like they're doing what they said they were going to do. Alternate between Star Wars and Avatar each year. It sounds like it's going to be the same around the same month as it has been.
Mm-hmm.
So I still can't believe Avatar is the highest grossing film of all time. Endgame, honestly, should be.
I
It
mean, I
was for a little
rewatched
bit.
Avatar, and in my opinion, it could have at least been like third or second.
They had groundbreaking technology in that movie.
Yeah, in the movie, yes, but also
Like to make the movie, I mean.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it probably wasn't. It's in my opinion, it's not as good as Endgame.
But yeah. But I mean, I guess if you take into account the history and what it took to get to Endgame, even what it took to get to just the first Iron Man movie,
Yeah,
uh, it is. It should be the top one.
How did you guys feel about Iron Man 3? That's like a movie from way back when. But how did you feel about that compared to the other two?
Iron Man 3 was.
I didn't really like Iron Man 3.
It's not the strongest. It's
No, because
actually it's probably the
I was
worst, but
I'm
wasn't
rewatching the
bad.
older movies, and I kind of feel like Iron Man 3 is like completely different from 1 and 2.
Yeah, it feels more
Yeah.
different. Well, because Iron Man 3 takes place after the first Avengers movie.
That's a good
Yeah,
point, actually, because their other two take place
before.
before and after the Hulk movie. So yeah,
So yeah,
that's a good point. I never thought about it like that. I do like that they showed all those armors though. That's pretty cool.
yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, Elijah, you just chugged the entire thing down. Good luck sleeping tonight.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah, and you say you're tired whenever you're on call with me sometimes.
Well,
I have to stay up.
maybe that's just to shut you up. No, no.
I have to stay up till midnight and wake up at 5 and stay awake the rest of the day.
Huh?
Well, kinda. I have an EEG, which means they're gonna have me. Yeah, so I get to fall asleep in a hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
That's
hear that.
so that I'm already on a terrible sleep schedule. I'm talking like sleep from like 6 a.m. to like noon.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yes. Doesn't sound fun.
Well, I don't know. The good part is you are getting sleep, but you are getting a lot of sleep.
Mm,
Yeah, I guess it could be worse. It could just be perpetually awake.
It could be worse. You could be in
I
a
would.
hospital for the whole life.
That is
That's what's
true.
worse.
That's true, bro.
What an optimistic way to look at things. You're not in a coma.
You know, you're here with us. You're talking with us, and we're your friends. That's the
Well,
positive side about it.
I wouldn't
Absolutely.
go that far. But,
You know,
Yeah.
Elijah, I sometimes wonder why I am your friend, or why I was your friend.
wow, this is all on the podcast now.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's not even in the Talk Hub section. So
We went to high school together, man.
Yo, Elijah, when are we gonna have that marathon you wanted to have?
Marathon?
I actually don't remember that at all.
It was at your party for graduation.
Oh wait, was that? Oh wait, that was his. That's when like he played baseball at his
Yeah.
house.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. Marathon of what though? Marvel movies?
Like yeah.
Oh, I've actually been doing that with my mom.
And you
And she,
didn't invite
because on
us.
Disney Plus they actually added the one shots into the chronological order and everything too. So that's nice.
Yeah. We need to have like a overnight or something where we just watch all of them.
A sleepover?
Or we
Live
get
stream a
our
sleepover.
You should say where
they
we're washing our feet.
no, in our PJs with pillows. With the PJs have like
Oh my
hearts
gosh!
on
Did you
them.
hear about Becky?
What did she do?
Guess who just blocked me?
I did.
Yeah, exactly. Girl, guess who just blocked me?
Girl, did you hear what he did? Mm-hmm.
Gosh, this is all
Yeah.
on the podcast too.
This is probably our cringiest part of the podcast.
Yeah. What were my other topics? I want.
Did
We were
this went left really quickly.
Yeah, let's just jump into the
went
horror
south
hub real
for the
quick.
winter.
Munsters is apparently getting a movie reboot. Made by Rob Zombie.
Good
So
old Rob Zombie.
that'll be interesting.
Oh, there's
Hey,
Commodore.
so
So
The Commodore.
this is the Commodore. Down here we got E. Over here we got Jacob. It's a bit late to be doing all these introductions, but here we go again because now we got the Commodore. You missed the whole
Commodore
sci-fi
is
section, but
green.
we're pretty much through. There's not much to say about this Monsters reboot. So I didn't read about it. I just saw that as a thing. Oh, we didn't do Fantasy Hub. I didn't watch these trailers
Right.
yet, but there's a Lord of the Rings show that got a trailer now. Then there's like it's a prequel or something. Then there's or maybe not, but then there's a prequel anime for the Lord of the Rings, either a movie or show. Not sure yet. I don't remember. I mean,
I think it's oh
you say it's both?
no, I think it's a show.
Oh, okay. Listen,
Yeah.
I think it's both. Okay, so the anime is gonna be a show. The other one's a show too, right? The live action one.
No, yeah, the live action one's a show. I think.
How many? So they have two
Yeah,
shows they're gonna be doing.
Wait, is there an
Yeah.
animated?
Yeah, apparently there's gonna be an anime prequel.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think that one. I can't. I don't remember if that's a movie or a show. Um, Commodore, do you know who Rob Zombie is?
He made some Halloween movies, right?
He's gonna be doing
He
a
made
Monsters reboot movie. Apparently,
he made 2 Halloween movies. He's also a singer.
yeah. That's how I
Rock
first heard of
singer.
him was
Yeah.
from. He did Dragula, didn't he? The song Dragula.
I think so.
And some other things. Pretty darn catchy song though.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you know the Munsters also. Commodore?
I know what it is, but I don't know a lot about it.
Basically, it's a sitcom with monsters. So he's doing a Rob Zombie is going to be making a movie reboot of the
Okay.
Munsters. I didn't read anything else about it. No idea what. I mean, that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
um,
yeah, that sounds exciting.
I know you are a big fan of Star Wars, so I pretty sure that was all the topics that's all the topics I wrote down on here. Besides the Kamigawa Magic the Gathering set, I did a pre-release of that. Um, Pretty fun. There's Phyrexians in it, which there's a Phyrexian, which surprised me. But they are probably trying to remind people of all these old things before the Brothers War set comes out. Um, but anyway, we'll talk about more about that maybe the next episode. Um, but here I know you like Star Wars.
I do,
Uh, Jewel, sorry, I was just reading something. We'll
yeah. I
jump
got
back into the Star Wars, about that with you some more. Then, if really at the end, we could just do Talk Hub at the end. Just talk.
okay.
Um, like we always do. I finally finished watching Book of Boba Fett. It's first of all, show really good. Um,
Really, you like the Book of Boba Fett?
I liked it more than I liked The Mandalorian.
Really?
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings on the
I'd have to
Mandalorian.
agree on that.
Wait, what?
He agrees
I'd have
with
to
me.
agree on that. Yeah.
Oh. I have mixed feelings about the Mandalorian. I think a lot of people think it's better than it actually is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But
Yeah.
It was
Or-
awesome when it came out, but the more you think about it, it could have been better.
I haven't watched either, so I have no clue.
Well, I would
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
personally, I'd probably skip the Book of Boba Fett.
I wouldn't.
I wasn't terribly impressed by it.
I'm
Don't watch the Book of Boba Fett first, though. Watch The Mandalorian first.
Yeah,
It'll make more sense when you do.
Well, here's I've seen the first episode of The Mandalorian, first like 2 or 3 episodes, and it didn't catch my attention.
The first
It just-
episode was
That's probably why.
awesome until Baby Yoda. And then the
honestly,
whole show was about Baby Yoda.
I think the first episode is probably one of the more better ones.
I think the first episode was the best episode.
So
'Cause
I
it was
mean,
the
Yeah.
least amount. It was more
It-
bounty hunting.
it just didn't captivate me. It's
It's
gonna
good.
take a lot for Star Wars to get me back into what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Really, it's just like everything else. The shows are really just trying to cram in as many familiar faces that kind of make sense for being there as they can.
yeah, it's
It's still
kinda
a lot
cameo.
better. It's still really good though. But
Yeah, they're definitely leaning into cameos way too much nowadays.
it's not even
Mhm.
cameos anymore. It's guest
Yeah.
appearances. Hey, it's not even guest appearances. It's being part of
Yes.
the main cast now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. And now Mando is cameoing in Boba Fett's show. And it's like,
dude,
it's
he
not even
wasn't cameoing. He took it over. The
exactly.
second to last episode, Boba Fett didn't show up, or third to last episode, Boba Fett didn't show up at all. Second to last episode, Boba Fett was in one scene.
Dude, the weird thing is, those were like the 2 best episodes.
They were my
Like-
least favorite.
Like, honestly,
I did
Yeah.
like that episode.
Well, okay, that's not true. I like the second to last one because I love Cobb Vanth, the Marshal. I love him.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
yeah.
Which is why I'm so glad that he actually isn't dead and he's healing in the Bacta tank at the end.
Yeah.
Which I didn't
Oh,
realize that was him.
really? He is? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was in a post-credit scene. I
Oh,
didn't
that's why. Okay.
I was just sitting through the credits anyway. But then
Thank
that just
goodness,
popped up.
because I didn't want him. I didn't want him dead because I actually really
Yeah.
like him too as a character.
I didn't realize that was him though in the Bacta tank. I had to watch a video and then it talked about how that's him or something. So I'm really glad because he was so cool.
That really
dude.
scared me.
He was so cool. Yeah, no, he just got shot in the arm, I guess.
Yeah, and the shoulder.
deputy. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, deputies.
If enough
Deputy's
people
probably not.
He
back,
shot the sheriff, but he slaughtered the deputy.
Yeah, yeah.
I love-
It's
Deputy,
not, I didn't shoot
nah.
I didn't shoot the deputy. No. I riddled
I
him with
obliterated the
bullets.
deputy.
Like, the deputy's not there anymore.
He's
I don't
just,
mean that
he's
metaphorically. I
nothing
mean
but
that
maybe
literally.
a couple particles, and that's it.
Yeah.
yeah, I love how nobody checked to see if the deputy was still alive. They all just ran to Cobb Vanth.
I mean, when you think about it now, though, once you know that Cobb Vanth is still alive, he just got shot in the arm. The deputy got shot like what, at least 5 times in the chest.
Yeah.
You just need to look and know. Yeah, he's
Well, he's
probably
dead.
dead.
He looks pretty dead. Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really
Oh,
look
he's
dead.
dead. Hey,
but-
Sheriff, you alright?
No one cares about this deputy.
Like,
Although
imagine,
the
like, they just
deputy-
didn't care.
Oh,
Like,
Matthew, the deputy, I think could also play Wolverine though. He kind of looks like Wolverine.
Elijah.
But Milo
just said my
Gibson
other name.
cannot be Wolverine.
You want the deputy to play Wolverine?
What?
Better than my previous fan cast, which I found out is a Holocaust denier.
What?
I
Who is
previously
it?
fan
Yeah.
casted Milo Gibson, son of Mel Gibson, who looks exactly like Wolverine should look. Then found out he's a Holocaust denier.
How are Holocaust deniers even a thing?
How? Because there's stupidity in the world.
Literally.
They're just the embodiment of it.
Yeah.
Just like I am, but I'm just like pure, just stupid.
To be
Not-
noticed.
You're
to be
the
noticed.
nice kind of stupid.
I'm not ignorant. I'm just stupid.
I'm not an idiot. I'm just dumb. It's like that. But yeah, who's your fan cast now?
I don't have one now because he was literally perfect. The appearance wise and everything.
What about personality wise? Besides a
I don't
Holocaust?
know. I don't want. He's like not really in anything big, so I don't know.
That's weird coming from such a famous dad.
It's because his
Like-
dad's in all the famous stuff.
Yeah. You'd think he would have.
His dad is also a Holocaust denier, so
Yeah. So it bled down.
I mean, I hoped it wouldn't because my dad told me about that first. Then I showed him Milo Gibson to my dad, like, come on. And then all the fan art of him as Wolverine, and my dad was like, okay, yeah. And then in the bio on my cast said, I think it was like the first sentence said he's a Holocaust denier or whatever, something like that. So then it's like, yep, nope. No, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Perfect Wolverine. No, you know what? I had a change of heart.
More like
Probably-
imperfect
I think
Wolverine.
we could get someone better. Yeah. Don't ask why. Please don't ask why.
Yeah.
Honestly,
All right.
look though, just looking at him, I can see it. Honestly,
I know, and he's only like 5 something.
Yeah.
Like for height.
yeah.
He's not even 5'11". I think he's like 5'9" or something like that, or 5'10". Like he is Wolverine, physically.
All right, Elijah. I have to go. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Same.
Okay.
Hey, beautiful specimens. I have to be on my way as well.
God, good luck, soldiers. God.
My Raven brothers called for me.
You know what? Actually, this is probably a good point to end the podcast. Thank you
Yeah,
all.
let's just end it here.
Thank you all for joining. Glad you joined Commodore at the very end. Late as always. I'm glad you popped in though.
Yeah, man.
Thank you
Thanks
again,
for-
Justin, who was on earlier. Thank you.
Honor to Justin.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, me.
No problem,
You're
man.
welcome, me.
You're welcome.
No,
Thanks,
this
E.
Elijah.
that was the most terrifying
Who-
voice I've
who
ever
was
heard.
that?
It sounded like you were trying to be a doll. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're a real doll, you know that. I don't know what kind of accent that was supposed to be.
Completely-
This isn't Horror Hub anymore. We went back to Sci-Fi Hub.
anymore.
Yeah,
There's
the
a-
monsters was the horror thing because it's monster stuff.
Ah. Do you guys talk about keeping up with the Kardashians and stuff? And the horror
You mean Reality Hub? Oh my gosh, that should be a thing.
reality hub?
Get Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, all these people.
Yeah.
Bachelor Hub.
Bachelor Hub.
Bachelor.
The Bachelor Pad.
Yeah, like we just talked about that show.
Who do you
About the
think he's gonna pick? Who would you pick? Oh,
fan
So did the
casting.
guy quit yet? Did he leave?
wait, Commodore. Fan casting for a reality show.
I think Janine should have picked
Wow.
personally.
Yo, who
Good
do
night,
think
you
should play
beautiful
Jack
humans.
or John.
Oh,
Good night, E.
The reality shows.
Have a good day tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
will.
So anyway, we talk up.
Yeah.
No.
This
Well,
is taking.
we could. Okay, Commodore, you and I. You want to keep doing? You want to keep talking on the podcast, or you know what? Let's just end it now.
Yeah.
I think it's a good time to end it because we've been talking a very long time.
Yeah.
A very long time.
So
Sorry about
thank
that,
you, everyone.
Commodore.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, E. Thank you, Commodore. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, me. Hey there, man. It's perfect time.
Thanks to all the people
Yes.
who stayed and watched as well. Thank you for that.
And thank you to the people who came in and then left like right away. But still, to boost the viewers, I guess. I actually don't know if that counts towards it or not, but let's hope it does.
Wait,
In
then that's
total,
gonna
I
be a
think we
lot
got
of
maybe
people.
like 6 viewers.
Yeah.
6? Dang.
Who like instantly left.
Oh, well. They did click.
Yeah.
That's all
Somehow, for some reason, this drew their attention.
So we would do
but
this
they weren't
again.
geek enough to stay.
It's because we said The Bachelor. That got them in.
So you're saying all of these 6 views or whatever were in the last seconds.
Yeah.
Then we said, okay, it's time to wrap it up. They just left. Oh, I gotta go find a different channel talking about The Bachelor now. I could
That's when
watch
they-
The
Alright,
Bachelor, but I'm not gonna.
All right, Commodore. All right, Elijah.
Good luck, Godspeed. Thank you again,
Godspeed,
too.
boys. Thanks for having me.
Commodore.
Yes. What?
I actually don't know. I don't know why. I actually don't know. I was gonna talk to the camera, not to you. Wait, I don't know. Anyway, I'll talk with you afterward some more. But thank you again.
Of course, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to join whenever.
And by whenever you mean at the very last minute.
Is that not whenever?
That is whenever I will. You're right. It is whenever.
Whenever is least convenient is when I'll be here. So that's my guarantee. How many people are on right now?
You're gonna join after it's over. You're gonna be the only person. Somehow you start up my Twitch stream.
Yeah, just a one-man show.
Like, oh, you put a password on this thing. Oh, let me see. How do I get into the podcast? Do that, and you end up hacking into my Twitch on accident.
Oh, yeah. Completely tarnish your reputation.
you don't even realize you're streaming, and then as you're messing up all this stuff on the thing, you just keep cussing like, "Oh, dang it, what's happening here?" Just
yeah. I tell
instantly
everyone
banned.
that you still want Milo Gibson as Wolverine,
Oh,
despite what you learned about him.
Oh no.
No.
No. I will admit he's still on my fan casts because he's just too perfect physically. I did take him off of one though.
What? You have him on
My
more than one?
Magneto origin story that I fan casted.
Wait, you
I'm
wanted
not
him?
gonna have him during the Holocaust if he's a Holocaust denier. I took him right out of that.
I mean that
Everything
makes
else he's still in there because I haven't found anyone who I think is even close to being as good physically. Like he's as Wolverine. No one else has screamed Wolverine to me. Taron Egerton, no, definitely not.
Is that the dude from Kingsman?
Yeah, so many people fan cast him as Wolverine.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see that at all.
Me neither. A lot of people fan cast Keanu Reeves also.
As Wolverine?
Wolverine should be short and stocky. He should have a rectangular head, okay? Not a stick for a head.
Dude, I'm gonna be. Oh my gosh! Ouch. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know really anything about Wolverine, and even to me,
Wolverine's
those
only 5'3" or something like that
yeah,
in the
I know
comics.
like, bare minimum about him, and even those sound sketchy to me. Like those sound kind of like
I
really
know, but
bad.
so many people fan cast them. Tom Hardy, okay, but still not my preferred choice.
He's
Um,
already in movies
yeah,
though.
that too. There's
There is
another big one.
exactly
Scott
like
Eastwood. Scott Eastwood. A lot of people fan cast. His head's still too narrow for me. I want someone whose jaw is as wide. It is. Their head is tall, basically.
yeah,
That's
like
Wolverine. Like Milo Gibson or the deputy from Boba Fett.
he made that much of an impact.
Honestly, look up the deputy from Boba Fett. He actually is
Let's
so
see,
decent for it.
deputy.
Just looking up the word deputy.
Just looked up Deputy Boba Fett. I love how the only reason that character exists is just to get absolutely riddled by Cad Bane.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Otherwise, Cobb Vanth, the person that people care about, actually care about, would get riddled.
Yeah. I feel like it would add stakes though. I mean, I guess I can see it.
Not as much as Milo Gibson, though.
Yeah.
Milo Gibson just looked
Milo
gruff enough.
Yeah. This is probably going to be controversial. Like Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, everyone's always like, "Oh, no one else can play Wolverine, you know, he's perfect." He's good, but I mean, honestly, I feel like he could be recast. Like I don't think he's like the only one who could
He's
ever play Wolverine.
really good,
He's good.
but anybody could be really good. Yeah, he was a relative unknown before Wolverine. A lot of people
Yeah.
want Marvel to cast someone like that again, someone that nobody knows about.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Because
And
if it
really,
they do like
movies should just do that in general, because it's always the same people and things.
yeah,
Give other people a chance.
yeah, exactly. I'm sick of seeing Ryan Reynolds. There, I
He's
said it.
always the same person. Like all the actors also always play like the same character and everything.
They play themselves. Like honestly,
yeah.
they just play themselves. And I don't know.
James McAvoy is really good though. Like in Split. Oh my gosh.
I have not seen those. And are they good?
Oh, they're
I've heard
really
good.
good. Glass is probably the worst of them all, but it's in my opinion, it's still really good.
That's the one with Samuel.
Unbreakable, Split, and Glass are amazing. They're my
Really?
favorite M. Night Shyamalan movies. But I also love superheroes, so
Yeah.
that probably helps.
Yeah.
They're just really good.
It's a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Isn't it about a guy with like split personalities?
Oh, you don't know? You like don't know anything about? Oh, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Ignore everything else I said about a trilogy. I mean, three separate movies. Ignore that.
I'm
It's a bigger
confused.
reveal when Split came out, but you will see. You just watch them in that order, though. Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass.
Okay.
The order they came out. Unbreakable is way before the others.
So it was just kind of like, hey, let's make a sequel to that one.
Yeah, but James McAvoy in Split is, oh, wow! It is. He's amazing. Yeah. So
Really?
certain actors don't always play the same thing,
Yeah, no.
but they usually do when they're big names like that.
Yeah, when you
and their characters are that popular, every movie is gonna do that character, and they cast the same person.
mm-hmm.
Dwayne Johnson apparently refuses to play a villain.
I feel like Dwayne Johnson is like the one you call when you're filming like a jungle movie.
Oh yeah, a lot of people say that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he just lives in a jungle, man.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. I just think
Jungle Book, but everyone is replaced with just Dwayne Johnson
yeah,
or Tarzan.
Dwayne
Dwayne
Johnson.
Johnson as Tarzan, but no long hair. Just he literally is just Dwayne Johnson swinging on a rope on a vine. No outfit changed. It's just Dwayne Johnson on the vine. It would be more like George of the Jungle or whatever.
Yeah, don't even
Except
make a
he still had a different outfit.
yeah. Don't even make a plot. Just have Dwayne Johnson swinging around for like 2 hours, like punching gorillas on the stuff.
Honestly, the Spider-Man game, really fun just swinging. I've played hours of this PlayStation Spider-Man game, PS4, just swinging. So, hey, but then again, I'm not just watching movies, so.
Yeah, I've actually wanted to play that one, but I have an Xbox.
I got the PlayStation 4 just for that game.
Really?
Well,
Do you
my dad
all?
got it for me, but still. And then I
Yeah,
got Miles Morales. The only reason I'll get a PlayStation 5 is when the next Spider-Man game comes out, and then the Wolverine game comes out.
there's a
Made by the
Wolverine.
same people.
There's a Wolverine game coming out.
Yeah, it's made by the people making the Spider-Man game, and it's probably in the same universe too.
It's Insomnia.
Yeah, have you seen the trailers for those? You should watch them.
No,
Watch them. They're cool.
I only watched the Old Republic trailer.
Those
Jeez.
trailers are so good.
What happens?
Oh, I meant the Old Republic, but these trailers are good too.
Oh.
Next Spider-Man game is gonna have Craven and Venom and maybe the Lizard or something. But
Ooh.
then the Wolverine game, no idea. But it sounds like it'll actually be violent because they were looking for people who could do gashes and slashes, like stuff like that, like all these descriptive words. If you're gonna have
Like for
Wolverine, it should be like Wolverine X-Men Origins Wolverine, the game.
yeah,
Wolverine should always be rated R, just because his power is
it's
he gets mutilated and he heals, so he's mutilated. It's gross. Also, his weapon are blades.
yeah. He's not
That's
just gonna
already gonna, yeah.
yeah.
Just
He's
like
not
Deadpool should always be rated R.
arm them.
Wolverine should, and he's a berserker. He's gonna go attacking things. He should be rated R.
Yeah. Same with Carnage. They should have made the Carnage movie rated R.
Yes.
He's like literally a serial
Carnage
killer.
being in anything automatically should make it rated R.
Yeah.
Carnage is
It's in his
possibly the most psychopathic character in Marvel.
yeah. It's literally in
Maybe
his neck.
tied with Deadpool.
Really? Oh, in terms of like psychopath.
That of insanity and how violent they are. Because Carnage is a serial killer whose the psychopathic tendencies are amplified by a symbiote.
Yeah.
His power, like every symbiote uses their powers differently. His is making blades. Although they use that for Riot in the first ones too, for some reason.
So
but then
what's the difference between them?
there's no blood in this movie.
What's the difference between Riot and Carnage?
One of them nobody cares about, and the other is Carnage.
Touche. One of them's
One of them's cool.
and
And
the
one of
other
them's
is.
Riot.
I will say the symbiotes do have cool names, like Riot, Venom, even Anti-Venom, Riot. I think I said Riot twice.
In the comics, the newest symbiote was just made. Bedlam.
Bedlam. That sounds cool. Wasn't he in the Deadpool movie?
Yeah, that's a different character named Bedlam.
Was that Terry Crews? It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Is that you, Terry Crews? I see you there. Is that you?
Is that Terry Crews?
Get your butt over here. Yeah, that's Terry Crews. Just like Brad Pitt got electrocuted in that, and you can finally see him.
A coffee.
Yeah.
They paid him a cup of coffee to do that cameo. That's all he got.
That's actually funny to say that because it actually reminded me of Chris Evans cameo in Free Guy,
Oh yeah,
which honestly was the best part of the whole movie. You saw Free? I'm assuming you saw Free Guy.
I have not seen Free Guy. I know a little bit about
Dude,
it though.
they literally the only reason Chris Evans is in it is because he was in town and he was at a coffee shop they were at or something like that. And so they did like a five at most 5 second clip
Well,
one
so they
take
actually
where he's
ran in.
watching what happens right after Free Guy gets Captain America's shield. Then he's watching it on YouTube. He's like, "What the?" And then he swears.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Like, that's the best
So
part of the movie. That was just. But then at the end, Disney was just throwing everything they had out there. You got Hulk's fist. You got Fortnite stuff. You got a lightsaber. You got uh, Avengers. The Shield. You got the Avengers theme song. The Star Wars theme song.
what was the budget of this movie? Because Disney
$3.
is an app. What was it?
$3.
$3.
No, I don't. No idea.
It was just like a home
Although
movie.
that movie was also way better than I thought it would be.
Really? It was that good?
No, I thought it was gonna be absolutely horrible.
Oh wow.
So it still wasn't that good, but still a lot better than I thought it'd be. Another movie far exceed that was even better than, in my opinion. I actually like this movie more than Free Guy. I really thought I thought I'd really dislike this movie, The
What?
Eternals. It was really good.
I started watching Eternals. I got to the part where they go to Druig's house and then they
The
get
best
attacked.
DC
TV.
fight scene is in a Marvel movie.
The like the Flash character, right? The fast girl.
Makari. The way they did super speed in this movie was so cool.
Dude, a
Oh
lot
my
of the
gosh!
really cool. Like
Like
the flying for Richard Madden's character.
the
Like
lasers.
yeah, the flying and the lasers looked cool. The super speed looked really cool.
Because you always see it as like things around you being slow,
Yeah, that
or
got
your
annoying.
normal speed and everything's just you don't see anything. This
Yeah,
okay, that's good for comedy, like Quicksilver, or if you're not going to be moving a lot.
yeah.
That this was more dynamic, more. Oh, it was just so cool seeing everything zooming past, and she was pretty much going normal speed for us, but like everything around moving really fast past her was so cool.
It did look really cool. And when she was like speeding at him at like 100 different angles, punching him, and
Oh
then
yeah.
didn't she like run at him and then
Oh wait, the
stop?
final fight between Icarus and the rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't she
that's
like?
the fight. That's the DC fight scene that we should have had when they fought Superman.
Yeah, didn't they kind of do that a little
the
bit?
the best part of the Justice League fighting Superman, that scene was just when Superman turned his eyes while his Flash was going at super speed, because
Yeah,
Superman has super speed. That was the best part of that scene. The rest was, eh. This, on the other hand, in the Eternals was awesome. Now I
yeah.
love DC. We're still on a podcast, so I want to make this clear. I love Marvel. I love DC. I love them both equally. That rhymed also. And Star Wars, all three. My big three. You know, Marvel and DC, they both have their trinity. I guess technically Star Wars does too, with Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia.
Yeah, I feel bad.
My trinity is Marvel, Star Wars, DC.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I love a bunch of other things, but the very top three that are always on my mind are those three. I love Transformers, Magic the Gathering, all that stuff too, though.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like the DC at this point is just kind of turning into like a Suicide Squad expanded
Of
universe.
movies, though, because each one just gets its head blown off
Yeah,
when the reviews come in, and then
yeah,
Warner Brothers is like, "Oh, push the button, execute that one, start over." They
really.
need to stick. Yes, they made it's not the greatest movies, but stick with it. Don't keep choosing to ignore certain parts of the past, or and trying to change things. And like the first Flash movie should not be a Flashpoint movie. That's a multiverse timeline thing. That should not be the first Flash movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, Darkseid probably shouldn't even be the first big bad of the Justice League.
Who should
Not
it
even
be?
one of his lackeys, like separate. Oh my gosh! I just realized that's another way they're trying to copy the MCU. Just because Thanos in the comics is basically a copy of Darkseid, because Darkseid came first.
Yeah.
So now they're having Darkseid's minion, who's basically a god, come to Earth looking for a cube.
Yeah. It's a box, not a cube, though. If
Oh, sorry.
you know someone else is
Sim.
gonna make that, you know, there's gonna be like a defender out there.
Technically, a tesseract is a cube within a cube that can that warps like space or whatever that it goes with. It actually is. It's a cube within a cube. It's like an impossible shape or whatever, or
It is?
4D shape or something like that. Anyway,
I thought it was just.
I don't have glasses, so anyway.
Mm,
I don't know how we got to this time. We should
I'm
probably
confused.
end the. Shoot, how long is this going? 2 hours 37 minutes. Okay, we should probably just end. We should probably end the straight podcast. Okay,
Wait, how many people are watching right now?
one viewer, but yeah.
Hey, we're out here giving you
Wait,
content,
hold
man.
on. Let me try. Let me test something.
We're making one person's day slightly better or slightly worse.
Because I can never tell if it's just me watching it on my stream manager or not. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like it. I don't know. Anyway, if there is someone watching, and to everyone who did watch, even if it was for less than a second,
Thank you.
even if you got clicked out as soon as the button popped up to get out, even
Yeah.
if you're spamming the button in the corner to X out of the page, thank you. Thank you for the boosting my views. Unless it doesn't actually boost the views, then well, it's kind of
I'm not
rude of you to not at least stay a second.
Yeah.
Um,
Missing out on. Like, come on.
I mean, technically, it's true because they didn't see it.
Yeah. Look at the delightful discussions they're missing out on.
About The Bachelor.
Oh, who's your pick? Who do you think Angie should have picked?
Boba.
I agree. She should have just drank
Jar
boba.
Jar. Drank?
Drank boba out of a jar jar.
Oh, boba, like the tea? Whoa, what is happening? Why is it? Oh, I just shook the. Oh, never mind. It's wondering why my back. Never mind.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway,
All right.
if we're gonna keep going on tangents, we gotta do it off straight. Otherwise, when it's gonna be a 15-hour podcast.
But that's what
the mom's gonna call me, ask me why I'm not at work. What's going on? Are you okay?
Mom, I'm podcasting.
Can I get the insurance money?
Yeah.
I say no. I'm keeping it. I'm taking it with me. It's going to the dog.
Oh my gosh. Dang right.
You buy himself a dog house.
Wait, what?
Get a dog wife.
A dog wife.
Become a dog ghost after the dog dies.
I think
Dog
you just
on it.
a lot of a dog's purpose.
That's so sad. The dog's purpose is to live, have children, die. Or not have children, just have a wife apparently.
Isn't that all? I mean, honestly, kind of all of our purpose, to be honest. All right, we're getting too much into the meaning of life.
I was trying to keep a straight face around that kid. Okay, wait. Anyway, this isn't real talk. I actually added that category. That's for talking about real issues.
Real talk.
Yeah, like real talk, like that. No,
yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to explain myself to you.
No,
I already did. So
I get you.
Anyway. Okay, thank you again for joining.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you
having.
to all the viewers. Thank you to my other guests that were on. Jacob, Justin. That's right. That slipped my mind for some reason. Thank you, Commodore. Thank you, me, of course.
Thank you for being such a good
You know
host.
what? I really like this first episode. There's no structure at all. Nothing planned.
I
It
feel like
probably
this
won't
is
be ever, but it probably should be. Probably won't be though. But
yeah. If this ever blows up, can people come back to this episode and listen to it, or is it just like a live stream?
all of my Twitch streams, I purposely make highlights because you can do highlights of the entire stream too. So and
Oh,
that is permanent.
oh dang.
So I
So they
always
can.
do that anyway, so I can look back on it. So yeah, it'll be available. I'm also going to eventually post on my YouTube. Hex Thunderbolt on YouTube also. I do
Dang.
have an account on a podcast website, but I wanted to have visual too. I don't know if I can just upload this. I don't know how that all works. I wanted it to be in sync too, so I didn't do it separate. I don't know. Anyway,
It's very confusing.
yeah. Yeah. So, but thank you, all my guests. I'm gonna try to do it weekly. Like I said earlier in the stream, the guests are definitely going to be different each time because scheduling. Will probably not be able to do it every week because of scheduling. If
Yeah.
I do it every week, I said do. It probably won't be.
Yeah.
See, I'm 19, but not mentally.
It's a timeless joke.
If I do it every, oh dang, I said it again. If I do it every week, it'll probably not always be on Wednesdays though, because of scheduling. I may actually do some on Saturdays because I'm sure more people are probably available on Saturdays. Wednesdays though, currently I'm not doing anything. So
Okay.
yeah, but it'll probably still be at night because other people have lives. Well, I mean jobs. Well, and lives they want to live, I guess.
Yeah.
Other friends, actually, except for you. You said that you haven't made any new friends in college yet, so still got a
Well,
hold on him. Vice grip
no, I got old
chained in my
friends. Though.
basement.
Yeah,
What?
I don't really know anyone at my college, but yeah, I got old friends though.
I'm not old.
Are you not?
I'm 19 years young.
No, son. Listen here, son. I got nothing.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted your attention.
But I am your son?
You are, yeah. Did I not tell you that?
No.
Have I
No.
ever told you that?
I thought you were my son. Are we each other's sons?
Have you ever heard
note,
that? How to become your own grandpa?
oh yeah, that weird mind bending thing. That's a song, isn't it?
Yeah, they made it into a song.
It's mind bending.
Yeah, but you can literally become your own grandpa. Which honestly, I kind of want to do it. Literally just for the sake of doing it. Like, you know, if it ever comes
Dude,
to
your tombstone will say became or
loving
became
grandfather.
became his own grandpa.
Hey, I like to reach.
Known for becoming his own grandpa.
Yeah, I have high aspirations, man. I reach for the stars.
A loving grandpa and a loving grandson.
Loving grandpa / grandson to himself.
And then his obituary, or actually, I guess it wouldn't say lives on through his because grandpa or grandson because well he's dead. He has 2 entries in the obituary.
Yeah, I could do like a dual personality thing where I answer.
Two-Face becomes his own grandpa.
Yeah, like at some point I pretend to be the grandpa. At some point I pretend to be the grandson. But then like
So you paint,
whenever I'm the character,
you like
I'm
dress
never.
half and half, and you just
Yeah. Whenever I'm doing one character or the other, I'll never be in the same room, and I'll do it with like different people. So then some people know me as a grandpa, some people know me as the grandson.
You had all these meet and greets, or you're at family reunions and they still don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll just be like this urban legend around town.
Urban legend, the grandpa grandson,
Yeah.
or was
The
it grandson grandpa?
the grandpa
The
son.
grand, just the grand. That
The
actually
grand
sounds like that does sound like it would be a creepypasta thing, just because of how dumb the name is.
the grand.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. What's your favorite creepypasta?
I don't really care about creepypasta. Oh,
You
I know fettuccine. Stuff's really
Feta-
creepy looking.
you fool.
Which one's fettuccine again?
You tell me it's your favorite.
I don't know.
I caught you in
Anyway,
lies.
okay. Anyway, we got Talk Hub
All right.
it's got what time? How long?
Oh, All
For
right.
another 10 minutes, I think exactly since I said it. So almost exactly maybe since I said we've got to put this to an end. So thank you again. Thank you, my
Iron-
guests. Thank you, my viewers. Thank you, my grandpa, and my grandson. Um, that's right. I completed it. I'm successful.
The circle is complete.
You'll learn my secrets next episode.
Oh.
Uh, oh.
Oh. All right. All right, see you.
So, thank
I
you
gotta brush.
all. Good luck, soldiers. Godspeed.
Dang right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.